That's a good report. Thank you for that. Mondays or?
No, I'd rather have Fridays.
Fridays?
Yeah, I don't know how I let it happen this way. Fridays are paydays. It's easier to hold, not have to hold the money always.
September 25th, that's a Friday. Will be your next hearing, 9 o'clock. See the clerk to make your payment.
Thanks, sir.
Autumn Clark, 25707.
License to keep.
She has a certificate of completion from Land Negotiation. Okay, I've got a note that you said you were going to make a payment on the 24th.
I tried to make it online and I couldn't figure it out, but I'll be able to today.
Okay, how much are you paying today?
35.
And you have community service too.
Okay.
You gotta, you see, people, everybody listen up. Community service is in lieu of going to jail. That means instead of going to jail, so if you're not gonna do your community service, what's the option?
Jail.
Jail. And the jail's overcrowded. I don't want to put people in jail. The sheriff doesn't want me to put people in jail because we're certified for about 30 people to be in that jail. There's probably 80 to 90, and then there's people that get shipped off to someplace. Morrow County. Do you even know where Morrow County is? I don't know where Morrow County is. Do you want to get shipped to Morrow County to sit in jail? Act like you are afraid of going to jail. Like this lady didn't act like she was afraid of going to jail. It's stupid. You getting to do community service is a privilege versus going to jail. But there's so many people already in there, I don't want to put you in jail. But if you're going to act like her, I'll scoot some people over and put you on the floor. There's people sleeping on mats on the floor at the jail. Do you want to be one of those people? No. You do not want to be one of those people. So get your community service done, all of you. Or you're going to have to go to jail. I'm going to have to find a place to stick you. The other thing is it costs the county money. Every day you're in there, it costs more money to feed you, to have somebody guard you. It costs more money than doing community service. But if it was me, I'd rather get out here and pick up some litter and cut some grass than sit in that jail. The jail is nasty. I wouldn't want to spend an hour in there. So act like you're afraid of going to jail. You got to get out here and get something done. I expect community service by the next time you come back, or you're going to have to go to jail. Okay, October the 5th will be your next review hearing. That's a Monday. First Monday in October, 9 o'clock.
Thank you.
And you said you're going to pay $35?
Yeah.
Okay, go see the clerk and make your $35 payment. Dennis Cook.
Yes, sir.
Is here. Okay, it's a good report. Okay, you're in the same boat as some of these other people. You've done quite a bit of community service. You still have a couple of days
Yes,
left,
sir.
so let's get it done. And
Yes, sir.
solve it. I expect it to be done before you come back to court
Okay.
next time.
How many days I got left, sir?
2,
2, thank you.
your report is good on your counseling though, so that's good.
I'm gonna make a $60 payment today too.
Okay? Okay, I'll set you for October 5th also. Your next hearing's October 5th, 9 o'clock.
Thanks, sir.
You're welcome. See you in court. Tara Dunn, 19/13/72, has done some community service since the last hearing. Fines are paid, you just have to finish it up. And you're gonna do that in the next time frame, right?
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay. So I'll set you for October the 16th, get it done before then. You don't have to be here. You got 3 days left. You got over a month to do it.
Did you say Saturday was an option?
Yes,
Okay. And
Saturday, 7:30.
Saturday at 7:30. And do I always, I've been going to the animal shelter, but do I always
You can
come here
You
first?
can come here any day but Sunday.
Okay, so I can just, so I just come here Saturday by 8 o'clock a.m.?
7:30.
So, oh, 7:30.
Yeah,
Okay.
7:30 a.m. Any day of the week except Sunday. Sundays, you can go to the animal shelter, but you have to make an appointment with them. You can't just show
Okay.
up. You have to call them and make sure
Okay.
you're on their schedule.
Okay, thank you.
That's it. You're welcome. Nathaniel Ellis, 26/5, 26/8/14. You've done all of your community service and making payments, and you made a payment recently.
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is a newer case, I'm going to give you more time also. I'll set you on the 16th of October. October 16th, 9 o'clock.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Get it done by then, you don't have to be here.
Okay.
Joseph Allen Graham. 26/2, 26/1. And was looking to finish you up. Do you have a report?
Yeah, I have
on this county
a
recovery?
completion right here.
Okay, you got a certificate of completion. All right, let's make a copy of that. You can keep the original. Mr. Cooper will bring you back the original, and your case is completed. Congratulations, sir. Good job.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Robert Hensley, Scott Heisel, William Lane, Catherine Metzger, Jason Morrow, Anna Schaefer.
Robert Hensley
Yes, sir.
is here. 21/345, 346, 21/222, 21/114. Okay, so you finished your community service, you're going to make the payments. Do you have a payment today?
Yes, sir. $80.
80?
80.
Okay, you're gonna go see the clerk and make your payment. Do you want to keep it on Mondays or Fridays?
Mondays.
Mondays are good,
Works.
October 5th. October 5th is your next hearing. Go see
Thank
the
you.
clerk. Scott Heisel, 25,807, 808. You just have to pay off your fines. You made a payment earlier this month. You have another payment today.
I can.
Can't? or
Can, I can.
How much?
50.
All right. Get this done, you can quit coming to these hearings.
Okay.
Okay, that's gonna take you down to $150 left.
Okay.
October 5th will be your next hearing. Pay it off by then. You don't have to come in.
Okay.
Go see the clerk. William Lane, 154147.
May I approach, Your Honor?
Yes. Thank you. Okay, he was at Bethesda for substance use treatment, left against advice. And he's not appeared today, so he will get a warrant if he's not appeared.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Catherine Metzger, 253020. Finished your 3-day school. You've got community service to do. So, when are you going to get some of that done?
I've started on it already, but I'll have it done by the next time
Okay, where are you doing it?
at the food bank in Huntington.
Is that something you would approve? Okay. All right, this actually is your first review, so I'll set you for the 16th of October.
Okay.
Finish up before then, you don't have to come in.
Okay,
October
thank you.
16th, 9 o'clock. Jason Morrow, 25330.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Morning. You just have to pay off your fines. You were, maybe you still are, at HVH.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any kind of report from them?
No, I can bring you something
Okay.
next time I come in. I also have 25 to pay today. I believe that'll complete the restitution.
Yeah. Okay, bring me a report next time, make your payment. You still have some fines to pay too, so it's not gonna finish
Yes, sir.
all you owe, but it does finish the restitution.
Yes, sir.
Okay, since we don't have a report today, I'm gonna set it for September the 11th as your next hearing.
September the 11th?
September the 11th, 9 o'clock. Go see the clerk.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Anna Schaefer is 23,442, 23,443, 24,549. a good report. And good screens. Yeah, good job.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You finished all your community service and working on funds now. Can you pay anything today?
I got paid $50.
Okay. All right, good job.
Thank you.
You want to keep it on, you're working now, right? You want to keep it on
Yes.
Mondays or Fridays?
Fridays is fine.
Fridays are better?
Yes.
Okay. October 9th is a Friday, 9 o'clock, October 9th will be your next meeting.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Good job. Okay, that finishes the reviews. We're going to start. It doesn't? Okay. You still have some more.
Cody Smith, Justin Thomas, Stacy Tackett, Carl Tooley, Kiefer Wilson, Sarah Woods.
Cody Smith. Case numbers 22, 20, 99, 23, 210. That community service done, working on fines. You have a payment?
Yeah, I can pay 20 today.
Okay, September 28th will be your next hearing. 9 o'clock, see the clerk, make your payment. Justin Thomas, 25-1274.
Here, Your Honor.
Morning.
Morning.
Okay. You got 3 more days of community service to do. You did some this past month.
I plan on doing 2 more days this week and another next week. I had medical and transportation issues last month. Sorry, Your Honor.
Okay.
He did kind of speak to me about that also, Your Honor.
All right. You got 3 days left. I'll finish it up, get that done, and you don't have to come back.
Very well, Your Honor.
I'll set you, doesn't matter much because you're not going to be here because you'll have everything finished, right?
That's correct, Your Honor, but
Okay.
a date
We'll
would
set it
be
for October 2nd, just in case.
October 2nd. Very well,
Something
Your Honor.
bad happens. So get it finished. You don't have to be here on October 2nd.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Stacy Tackett, 22-475. She is
Yeah.
completed at Bethesda, okay, recently. Okay, congratulations on doing that. What's the plan now?
I'm still in sober living.
Okay,
Um,
okay.
She's doing well, sorry.
All right, do you have a job yet, or?
no, I am actually been job hunting every day for the last 3 weeks, but I have a couple interviews this week. I'd like to try to finish up my community service within the next week or so.
Okay, you need to start working on that too. I'll set you for October 2nd
Okay.
as your next hearing. Carl Tooley.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Carl Tooley is 05-1474, 05-1584. He's at hometown. He's completed hometown, so we'll make a copy of that. Congratulations on doing that. And now you just have to pay your fines. You have a job yet, or?
Yeah, I'm still working.
Okay.
Yeah, I paid 50 on it earlier.
Online, or how'd you pay it?
Yeah, online.
Okay, it's not showing up yet.
Yeah, I just did it this morning. I couldn't figure out how to do it online, so I had them show me.
Okay. Where are you working now?
ABC Pro Handyman.
Mondays or Fridays for your, what's better for your work schedule?
Probably Mondays.
Okay. October the 19th. Will be your next hearing, 9 o'clock, that is a Monday. And you said how much you're paying?
I paid 50 today.
You've already paid 50, that's right, you said this morning you paid 50. Okay, I'll make a note of that. Your next
Say the
hearing's October
15th or the 15th or the 19th?
19th, 1-9.
Thank you.
Kiefer Wilson, 25-416.
Do not have a report.
And else, do you have a report from him?
I do not have a report for him, but he is compliant. He did miss a couple of sessions due to work-related stuff. However, he is compliant, and that has all been sorted out.
Okay. Do you have a projected date when he's going to complete?
No, it shouldn't be much longer, I don't think. I'll have to get with his counselor today. Normally, I know these things.
All right, Mr. Wilson, what's best for your schedule? Fridays.
The only thing I ask on, I got a trip to Disney planned October 3rd to the 10th.
Okay, we can avoid that.
So Mondays or Fridays, it doesn't matter.
Okay, I'm going to set it for October 23rd. If you get a completion from Focus in here before then, you don't have to show up.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Sierra Woods, 21-686, 22-326. Still has quite a bit left to do, has not appeared today, so she gets a warrant for not showing up. Now we're finished with the reviews. We're going to start the arraignments next, so if you're here for that or anyone out in the lobby, if you got an arraignment, you need to come in now. That means the first hearing on a new charge. When your name's called, come up to the table to the right. I don't decide the charges, I don't file the charges, that's what the prosecutor does. And they can make mistakes, so it may not even be true, but you need to understand what they're alleging against you, what charges you face and what the possible penalties are. That's what I'm going to tell you. Take a plea from you if it's a misdemeanor. The safest plea is always not guilty. That preserves all of your rights that I'm about to explain to you. You have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything. You have a right to have an attorney, to have one appointed if you can't afford one, to have bail, and to make the state prove the charge against you beyond a reasonable doubt. That's the highest proof standard in the law. You waive those rights if you enter a guilty plea or a no contest plea. So don't do that if you're not sure that's what you want to do. Don't do it just to get things over. That's not a good reason to enter one of those pleas. If you're not sure what to do, not guilty is always the safest option to enter. If you want a lawyer, if you want a trial, definitely enter a not guilty plea. Call the first case.
State of Ohio versus Megan Nicole Russell, case number CRB 26505, A and B. Y'all understand that according to the forward, she's...
This is Mr. DeWaters' case. We need this deal to kind of do on that.
Your Honor.
So is it filed under major though?
It is, Your Honor.
Okay.
May I approach?
Yes.
What did you say the case number was?
26505 A and B. Two possession of drugs charges. Do you wish me to read the charges into the record?
No, Your Honor, we waive a reading of the charges. As you may or may not be aware, we worked with the prosecutor's office to resolve this case. It had been down in Ironton at Common Pleas Court. However, part of the plea agreement was that it be filed here in this court the way that you have it in front of you. So Ms. Major is well aware of the nature of the charges. She would waive a reading of those charges. She'd waive any defects in the time and manner of service. It's her intention today to enter guilty pleas to the charges.
Do you agree with that, ma'am? And do you go by Russell now or Major?
Major.
Okay. So
Yes, I agree.
the entry is under Megan Major, but so there's also known as or formerly known as.
No, I've never had that last name. I don't know how that got on there.
Oh, okay, I don't know either. Does that just need to be amended then, Mr. Hill?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right.
We have no objection to that, Judge.
All right, I'll amend it to allege Major on the points, mark out Russell. I thought maybe it was a former name. Okay, so, and I have tendered to me a sentence, a judgment entry, a conviction sentence, and been executed by both counsel for the defendant and Mr. Hill, the prosecuting attorney. And one of the things I want to make sure is clear on the record, ma'am, is you had apparently attended police academy and were a certified peace officer in Ohio, and part of the arrangement in this is you're agreeing to give up that certification.
Yes, sir.
As a part of this plea agreement.
Yes, sir.
You agree with that?
Yes, sir.
All right. And you did read this over the judgment entry and you executed your signature to it, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay, I'm going to approve the entry, and part of the entry is, I see Mr. Lauder, you'll assist in making sure that she does whatever's necessary to surrender that certification.
Yes, I will.
There are some requirements for doing that.
Yes, there are, and part of it will require assistance from your clerk's office, and I'll talk to them after court.
All right. Okay, so you'll take care of, I'm assuming a certified copy has to go to an agency to receive that resignation?
That's correct.
Okay, so I'll set, I don't think it deals with the review hearing being set, does it?
It doesn't, well, perhaps, Your Honor, the plea agreement in this case involved a 30-day suspended jail sentence, a $200 fine, court costs, and forfeiture of her certification. We contemplated a 2-year level 4 probation just to make sure that she gets her fines and court costs paid and gets the certification forfeited. So I guess you probably would want to do a review hearing.
Okay, so I'll impose a $200 fine, court costs, 30 days in jail, suspended. I'm not going to impose community service. There was nothing in the agreement to that, but there will be 2 years of level 4 probation and a review hearing for February 22nd of next year. So if you finish everything and pay it off, and I guess I need to have something filed showing acknowledgement of the resignation of the license.
I'll see if I can
Get something from the agency.
I'll see if I can get something from you.
And place that of record, then she wouldn't have to come back in.
Okay.
So February 22nd, though, she'll need to meet in the probation office before she leaves today.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Total fine was 200, there is a fee case, I just.
Yeah, you just put no fine on the B case, just put it all on.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Todd Stover, case number TRD 261363. Todd Stover.
Sir, you are Todd Stover. Mr. Stover, the state's filed a complaint alleging on August 4th at 4:12 p.m. in Fayette Township, you were driving a vehicle while you had a suspended license. It's a first-degree misdemeanor as filed. That carries a maximum penalty of 6 months in jail and a $1,000 fine. Do you understand the charge?
Yes.
Do you understand your rights?
Yes.
How do you plead to this charge?
Not guilty, sir.
You're entitled to a lawyer. Do you want to be considered for a court-appointed lawyer?
I mean, if I need one, I didn't know my license were suspended, and I think I have it corrected.
You think you're valid now?
I should be. The woman at the BMV had already told me I was before August 4th. I'd actually purchased my sticker, my 2 years sticker, and had her check, and she said I was good, and then the highway patrol was the one that informed me of it.
I'm showing a failure to show financial responsibility suspension.
Okay, so I thought that might be what it was about. I actually
And that was from January of 2026 to January 2027.
Okay, yeah, nobody had said anything about the insurance at all, but I do have insurance. I just purchased insurance at SR22 for the car.
Well, the officer said that the day he stopped you on this, you didn't have proof of insurance.
Oh, yeah, correct. Yeah, I just started a new job, literally like just got my first paycheck and bought an SR22.
Okay. What are you doing as work?
Electrician apprentice right now.
Are you paid by the hour?
Yes, sir.
How much per hour?
13 an hour.
Okay. You're eligible for court-appointed counsel then.
Okay.
I'll appoint Mr. Davenport to represent you. And we'll have to come back on a Monday or Friday. What's better for your work?
Is either one of them evening by any chance?
No.
Well, it don't matter then. Either one.
All right. And I'm thinking of going out at least a month, Mr. Davenport. Sometimes these things are trickier than you think, getting them cleared up with the DMV. So what's your schedule into September, 1st of October?
September 28th, Your Honor, would work.
Okay, check that. That works. Next hearing will be September 28th. The pre-trial at 10 o'clock. He can sign $1,000 OR bond. I won't require fingerprinting on this.
Yes, Your Honor. Yeah.
Speak with Mr. Davenport, and you're free to go.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Sean Allen Miller, case number CRD 24739 and TRD 242365.
Okay, you had a review hearing on
Friday, apparently.
Friday, and you weren't here?
Yeah, I thought it was today.
Okay. Are you still at hometown?
No, I graduated end of July.
And can you verify that? Or? Okay, thank you. Okay, so what we're dealing with now is just paying off.
I made a $30 payment this morning online,
Okay,
and I can show you the receipt if you need to see it that they sent me.
I'll take your word for it. I'm making a note of it. I'll set, this is your, not your first. So, but I'm going to go into October for your hearing, because we've got.
Okay.
I'm going to set it for October the 9th. Will be the next hearing. 9 o'clock, October 9th.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Have a good day.
Too.
Those are all the arrangements we have for right now, so we're going to pre-trials.
Okay, we're starting pre-trials. We might have some more arraignments coming out, so if you were told to be here for that, sometimes they bring the paperwork in Monday morning, so they're out still processing.
Excuse me, Your Honor, just got one more.
Okay.
State of Ohio versus Jermaine Johnson, case number TRC 261458 A and B.
And sir, are you Jermaine D. Johnson?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Johnson, it's alleged on August 21st at 11:35 p.m. in Union Township, you were operating a vehicle under the influence of either alcohol, drugs, or a combination of those things. States alleged you submitted to a urine test. That goes for testing at a lab, and it takes several weeks to get results back, so I don't have results today. States alleging this would be your first within the look-back period. On a first offense, the maximum penalty now is 6 months in jail, $1,075 fine, 3-year license suspension. The minimums have been raised recently by your legislature. They've raised the minimum to 3 days in jail, $565 fine, and a 1-year license suspension. You're also charged with driving 56 miles an hour in a 45 zone. That's a non-jailable speeding offense. Maximum penalty is $150 fine. Do you understand these charges?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand rights defendants have?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to this charge?
Not guilty.
You want a lawyer appointed?
A lawyer?
You do want one appointed?
No, I'm gonna get one.
But you're gonna hire your own?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's look at the schedule and see what time frame we're looking at. We could do the 8th of September. Now, that's a Tuesday because Labor Day is the 7th, or that Friday's bad. The 11th is bad, but the 8th of September, or the 25th of September, which would you?
25th be fine.
25th? Okay. Well, wait a minute, let's go further than that, I forgot. You got a urine screening, we won't have results back by September 25th, so there's really no reason to come back until we get the results.
Yes, sir.
So it's been taking 9 weeks or so to get the results back, so. So, October 23rd.
Bet. Thank you, sir.
October 23rd, he'll need to sign a OR bond, and he'll need to go to the jail to get fingerprinted. So Mr. Cooper will bring you a form to take to the jail. He can sign a $1,000 signature bond. Not guilty plea is entered.
What time on the 23rd?
10 o'clock, 10 a.m. And I'm putting down you will hire an attorney. So come back the 23rd unless your lawyer tells you they made arrangements for a different day. Wait out in the lobby for Mr. Cooper. He'll bring the form for you to take down to the jail. Do you have any questions?
No, sir.
Okay. Okay, now we're going to start pre-trials.
State of Ohio versus Christian Deal, case number TRC 261286, A and B.
It's Mr. Davenport's case set for pre-trial. This was a urine test. I don't know if we have results yet.
No, Your Honor, the stop was on July 22nd, so we wouldn't have it yet. Mr. Davenport, did you file discovery yet?
Beg pardon?
Did you file discovery already?
I believe I just done it, probably not at your office yet. But
So we'll just have to.
we don't have a problem setting it out here on Tuesday. If we can set this one.
We just set one for the 25th of September. Is that?
Is it 28th, I believe?
28th, that's good.
Yes.
September 28th will be the next hearing.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Pre-trial at 10 o'clock.
Thank you. September 28th at 10. All right. Thanks.
State of Ohio versus Donald Scarberry, case number TRC 261017, A and B.
Mr. DeWater's case, pre-trial.
No approach, Mr. Judge.
Yes. thought they were getting those back. When there's someone that would get back. All right, in this case, there's a time frame in which the state has to produce evidence, and they're very close to the test, and it's not back yet, so they're agreeable to letting Mr. Scarberry plead to a reckless operation as long as the test only shows marijuana.
That's correct, Your Honor.
That's what he claims it will show.
Yes, sir.
And we're going to schedule for September 21st. If there's other substances, then that agreement's off.
Yeah, right, I've explained that to Mr. Scarborough. He understands.
Do you agree with that, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so next hearing will be September 21st at 10 o'clock.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
No, we'll say it's a pre-trial.
State of Ohio versus Skylar Morris, case number TRC 26818, A, B, C, and D, and CRA 26320.
Yeah, we're still working on discovery on this case. One thing that remains outstanding, just so you know, is a report from the EMS. We've been unable to get that. I don't think the state's in possession of it yet. They're working to get that. We need that before we can resolve this
And
case.
how long do you think that'll take?
Well, hopefully we can have it by the next pretrial.
Well,
How many weeks out?
Requested the waiting letter, and it hasn't even been
It
requested.
hasn't been requested. They're generally pretty quick about getting those things.
All right, you want to do that September 21st, Dave?
Yeah, that's okay with me, Joe. It's okay with you.
September 21st will be the next hearing, pre-trial and preliminary hearing,
At what time, I'm sorry?
10 o'clock.
Be here now.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
I'll see you.
State of Ohio versus Karen Stevens, case number TRC 26776.
Mr. Waters case, pre-trial.
Your Honor, Ms. Stevens, this is a first offense OVI. Ms. Stevens wants to change her plea to guilty today.
Is that correct, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
And I do see the report came back, right?
They did. And she's had, her health insurance is through King's Daughters. I had her go get an assessment done at King's Daughters. They did a screen, but the results aren't back yet, so I don't have anything to provide you today. I advised her prior to coming in that you may want her to do an assessment somewhere else or whatever. She's willing to do whatever you require.
She also had no proof of insurance. Does she have insurance now?
She did have car insurance. Do you have it with you?
It's in the car.
She can show that to your clerk before she
I'm
departs the
sorry, I
courthouse.
didn't know that.
You have to bring that in and show it to the clerk.
Well, how do you pay for medical?
My husband works there.
Oh, so you have some coverage at King's Daughters?
Yeah, I'm married.
King's Daughters.
That's how.
Okay.
Her husband's employed at King's Daughters, Your Honor. I don't know if you could hear what she said. And
Yes.
he has insurance through his employment there.
Or you get all these things that well, I know some of them you didn't have a prescription for because they're street drugs, but gabapentin and hydrocodone. Do you have a prescription for those?
No, my friend did. She gave them to me.
All right, well,
It's
you got,
it's not a habit.
yeah, but you tested positive for methamphetamine too. That's probably the most common street drug we have right now.
I'm sorry.
That's bad stuff.
I know.
So I think we're gonna need to address that. So I want you to get some counseling for it. It's okay if you go to King's Daughter, but one thing, you can just take a copy, if they're screening you, just take them a copy of this and they can see what you screened for. It's in your file. Okay, is there anything you want to tell me before I sentence you on this?
Your Honor, no, and what I think Ms. Stevens was going to try to explain to you is that she doesn't have any prior record. She indicates this is an ongoing problem with her, but she does understand the seriousness of it and is amenable to talking to a counselor about making sure she doesn't have these issues in the future.
I'm sorry.
Well, I'm going to require that as part of your sentence, and King's Daughters has facilities and people that deal with this issue because it's an epidemic in our community, so, including Ashland, so I know they're dealing with it all the time. Okay, so on your OVI, let's see, when did this get filed? Okay, yeah, you're under the new law. So I'll give you a $565 fine. That's the minimum. Court costs, 1 year license suspension, that starts today.
I'm a chauffeur, so I can't do that.
Yeah, well, it's mandatory I give you a 1 year driving license suspension.
I'm sorry, I didn't know. I'm sorry.
That's the Ohio legislature just upped it. It used to be 6 months, and they made it 1 year in March of this year. So it's a 1 year minimum, and all the states have entered into an agreement. They all accept each other's suspension, so they're going to notify Kentucky. So now, I'm assuming she's going to want driving privileges, but I think I need to see that she's getting some treatment before I give her driving privileges. And she's got to have proof of insurance.
Right. So, Your Honor, I understand that. I think Ms. Stevens understands that too. We're going to bring the proof of insurance to your clerk as soon as this hearing's over, before we leave the courthouse. As far as driving privileges, I don't know if you can live with this, but I would suggest that I get a report from King's Daughters about her progress in treatment, her compliance with treatment, before we ask for that. And then I'll approach you.
That's what I would like.
Okay.
Yeah, I would like some assurance that she's dealing with the issue rather than me put somebody out on the road to test for all the things she tests for, has a wreck and hurt somebody, and then they're going to come back to me and say, why did you let that lady drive? And that would be a very good question. Why would let somebody drive if they have these things in their system?
I understand. I'm sorry.
She understands you.
All right, so you got to do 5 days of community service. I'm going to say she has to go to the driver intervention program, but if she does more extensive counseling with King's Daughters, I may substitute that. But,
okay.
I'm sure the prosecutor would probably agree with it, but I've got to be convinced that it's more than what she would get at a 72-hour program.
Understood.
Thank you.
I'm going to suggest we come back, when we come back on September 21st, you're going to be here.
Yeah.
We can come back for a review hearing that day, and then you can present what she's done in counseling and decide whether I think she's worthy of getting some kind of driving permit.
Okay.
Thank you.
So that's September 21st will be her first review hearing. And I think that's the only charge she has is the OVI.
Yes.
Okay. So I would like to see on that day some kind of written report from King's Daughter, or if they refer you someplace else, whoever you're going to for the county. Substance use counseling. Okay, now, we'll set it for 9 a.m. She still will need to meet with probation today before she leaves.
And show her insurance.
Yeah, and show the insurance.
Thank you, Hon.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Don't leave, you've got to talk.
Can I run out?
Yeah, run out, get your insurance, make it a lot.
State of Ohio versus John P. Ramsey, case number CRP 26329.
Mr. Delauder is representing Mr. Ramsey except for a pretrial.
Your Honor, it's my understanding that Mr. Ramsey intends to change his plea today to guilty.
Is that correct, Mr. Ramsey?
Yes.
Do we have a recommended sentence?
Yes, Your Honor, it's my understanding the state in this case, I don't know if you'll remember this or not, Mr. Ramsey was here on a prior occasion, so that's the reason for the state's recommendation in this case, which I understand is going to be a 60-day jail sentence with 45 of those days suspended, meaning that Mr. Ramsey would have to serve a 15-day jail sentence. A term of probation with the remainder of that sentence reserved, and a condition of the probation that Mr. Ramsey not have any other dogs.
Okay.
Well, except for he does have a service animal, but that wasn't an
I
issue.
didn't understand.
He does have a service animal, that wasn't an issue in this case, accepting that service animal.
Was this dog then is not discussed any longer?
No, it's not. The last thing, Your Honor, is that Mr. Ramsey is gainfully employed with the state of West Virginia. He's asked to be able to report here to court on Friday, September 4th, to begin serving his jail sentence. That'll give him time to arrange things with his employer so he doesn't lose his job.
And do you agree with the representations of Mr. Delauder? Mr. Yield?
Yes, Your Honor, there's one added thing, and that is that the dog that was the subject of this incident, I believe he's still living.
Is there restitution or anything?
Don't have any restitution, but the dog needs to be forfeited.
Right,
So
yes.
Who has custody of the dog?
We don't know. Law enforcement took the animal. It wasn't actually Mr. Ramsey's animal to begin with. It belonged to a family member of his. But we understand as part of this recommendation that that dog will be forfeited.
The Lawrence County Dog Shelter, Animal Shelter.
Do we have a description there? We need to add it.
Well, it's a black and white, looks like a pit bull type animal.
Agree with that?
Yes, it was. It was a pit bull type animal. We could also describe that it was taken from Mr. Ramsey's home on May 28th, 2026, if that helps them identify which animal we're talking about.
What was the date?
May 28th.
May 28th.
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Ramsey, you have a right to make a statement to the court if you want before sentencing. Do you have anything you want to say?
No.
Okay. Was there a recommended fine or anything on this?
We did not discuss the fine.
All right, I'll impose a $200 fine, court costs, 60 days in jail, 45 suspended. He will actually serve 15 days and report for that on September 4th here at the court by 11 a.m. We'll come here to the court. the black and white pit bull dog is forfeited to Lawrence County Animal Shelter.
I'll give you a review here too. Let me write it on there for you.
That's the way it looks.
2 years of level 5 probation, and his review hearing will be February 22nd of 27.
Your Honor's community service.
And that wasn't any recommendation for that. Next report date will be September 4th. He'll come back here to February 22nd. He'll need to meet with Mr. Major about his probation.
I have him see Mr. Mayor before this, Judge. Thank you, Your Honor.
State of Ohio versus Jason Linwood Smith Jr., case number CRA 26430.
This is Mr. Delauder.
Yes, Your Honor.
And this is preliminary hearing.
Yes, and based on discussions with the state judge, it looks like we're going to get this case resolved. Mr. Heald has asked me to provide him with some receipts related to this vehicle, which I'm in the process of doing. And if we can, I don't know how busy the 21st is getting, but if we can come back that day, I think this matter will be concluded.
Okay, that's fine. September 21st for preliminary hearing. At the finish request.
Thank you, Your Honor.
State of Ohio versus Jonathan Chapman, case number CRP 26517. In arraignment, Your Honor.
You are John Chapman. John Chapman.
Ma'am, you're John Chapman.
Yes, sir.
Ms. Chapman states alleging that Fayette Township on August 21st knowingly caused or tried to cause physical harm to Jarvis Chapman, who's a family or household member of yours. Domestic violence is a first-degree misdemeanor, maximum penalty 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine. Is Jarvis Chapman here today?
Yes, sir.
Can you come up and talk to the prosecutor, please? Do you understand the charge, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever had anything like this before? No, 36 years now. Okay, so you don't want a protection order?
Whoever has a phone on, turn it silent.
I think it's mine.
Okay.
Can I go turn it off?
Hold off for a while before we dismiss it. In other words, we'll come back in a while if we haven't had any problems and we'll dismiss it. Okay? I'm not going to dismiss it. Yeah. If you wanted to. Yeah. Okay.
How's the state want to proceed?
Your Honor, I have Mr. Jarvis Chapman here. He's the alleged victim, and he urges me, he wants me to dismiss it now. But we're not prone to do that. However, he doesn't want a protection order, and he says they've never had any problems like this before. But we want to make sure that they aren't going to have any problems and going forward. And so what we would propose to Ms. Chapman, she may want a lawyer before she makes a decision on this, but we would be willing to hold the case out for about 3 months. And then if there weren't any problems between them, in between now and 3 months from now, we would look at a dismissal of the case with the payment of court costs.
Yes, sir.
Is that agreeable to you, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'm just going to set it out about 90 days, and if there's no further problems, it'll be dismissed then to pay the court costs.
Yes, sir.
And there won't be any conviction on your record. So let's go November 20th. Is November 20th will be your next hearing date. Write that down. And we'll form there, yeah.
I have a question, Your Honor.
Yes, ma'am?
I have IgG infusions monthly, and I'm not sure on that month which day I have to go, and it's an all-day thing. So if they schedule it, and before, if it's already scheduled, and I can't change
You can't
it?
tell them when can't you say,
That's
have
what-
a court date.
That's what I was going to ask you.
November
They would have to change it, wouldn't they? If I'm not there, then I get charged for the medication, and it's like $17,000.
20th. When do they set these up for you?
It would probably be, my thing is in November?
Yeah.
Okay.
3 months from now.
Then my next one is in September. So that's 2 months. I can do it. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I'm confused. I'm just nervous.
That's fine.
I'm just
I understand.
nervous.
My suggestion is when you go in September, you say, look, you can schedule me any day, but November 20th, I can't come.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so your next hearing is November 20th. It'll be dismissed then for no further problems and costs are paid.
What time do I come November the 20th, sir?
10 o'clock.
Thank you, sir.
And she can sign a $1,000 signature bond. I won't make her go get fingerprinted since it's likely to get dismissed.
We'll need her to waive time too.
Oh, she has a bond up, so we don't need the OR bond.
And we'll need her to waive time also.
Okay, ma'am, since we're going to dismiss this in 3 months, you're not wanting a trial in the next 3 months, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
you're going to sign a piece of paper that says, I waive my time constraints because you have a right to make them bring you to trial within a certain time frame, but you don't want that. You'd rather have it dismissed.
Yes, sir.
Okay, just sign that piece of paper then. Okay, you're free to go in peace, come back in peace, and it'll be dismissed.
We're going home together.
Okay,
We'll ask for court costs also, Your Honor.
I'll put that on the file. Yes. You're free to go.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yes.
State of Ohio versus Austin C. Bates, case number PRC 23209 A and B.
This is Mr. Smith's case, pre-trial, 10 o'clock.
Judge, this is a 3-year-old case. Trooper White has been terminated from OSP. I think the state's going to dismiss. He's not available. He was fired.
Maybe we approach him.
Yes. Okay, he's not going to cooperate then, so. All right, the state's going to nolly this charge and be dismissed.
You too.
State of Ohio versus Furman and Blanton, case number TRD 26678, TRC 2016-66.
It's Mr. Smith's case for pretrial.
I think we're waiting on a urine test, Judge. And Mr. Hill's checking, but we had several that didn't have them back yet. And I think this was one of them. Or maybe it just came back.
TRD. What's the charge on that, Your Honor?
Well, there's two separate files. There's a TRD from May, and then there's a TRC that's more recent. It was June 25th. Urine.
It's been less than 2 months.
Well, we wouldn't have the results yet, but we also, I don't have the file out here.
I'm going to ask it be reset anyway, waiting for the urine test.
Well, yeah, The TRD case was set for today. Actually, the TRC case was set for the 31st. We can put them on the same dates.
That's a date, I will not be here on the 31st of August.
Okay.
But I still don't, if it's been less than 2 months, I doubt they'll have the urine test results back by this coming Monday.
Now, let's see.
But I'd like to keep them together.
Yeah.
We're about 8 weeks out now, so
I'm here September 4th, which is not far after that October, or
we've got 32 pre-trials.
I probably have 30 of them, okay.
For September 4th. I don't know how that happened.
Do you have
What's the time frame on this?
What was the date of the stop, Your Honor?
June 25th.
So September 23rd.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah.
Are you going to be in town in September?
About, you got 35 pre-trials on August 31st. Crime is not down, at least in Orange County.
No, it is not. I'm here, if it helps, September
14th,
4th, yes, Judge.
does that give the state enough time? We set it for the 14th. You have to try the 23rd, I think you said that was the last day?
Yes.
It had to be the next week because the 23rd is Wednesday. It had to be set the 21st.
I'm here both days, 14th and 21st.
Well, I mean, we can set a pre-trial on the 14th and see if the
Sure.
screen's back. State's agreeable with that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, September 14th for both cases,
Both? Yep, at 10 o'clock?
At 10 o'clock, okay.
10 o'clock. That's 26-10-66, 26-678. Both set for September 14th.
State of Ohio versus Jonathan Clay, case number CRA 26400, CRA 26330, CRA 26386.
At RRS, Mr. Smith, the attorney.
He says he's going to get it.
See, I got text messages from city like text messages talking about this on this.
It's probably going to go away, but just not today.
Right.
This is what we want to get to the Judge, discovery's ongoing in this case. The state is looking for a letter that's not in their possession. They want to provide me that allegedly my client was noticed he was trespassed on May 3rd. If we've not seen that, they're going to provide that. Of course, he's still in treatment on the other case, so whatever date we come back on the treatment case, I'd like to put the criminal trespass on that same date. Hopefully get to the bottom of
He
it.
does have a felony possession
Yes.
charge.
So
Do you have children in school, Mr. Clay?
Do I have children in school?
Yes, sir.
Yes, I
Where?
got, Barbersville, she's at Cabell Midland, up the bars away.
Ages, grades?
Hmm?
What ages and grades?
She's freshman, she's 15.
Okay. All right, well, one of the things I've instituted and started doing is, and you, appearance-wise, appear that you are in recovery and want to get in recovery and do well in recovery, and that's part of the whole deal here is, I believe that if you have a child that's of school age, that child is impacted by your substance use. We know that.
Yeah.
So, one of the things we also know is a lot of times the schools don't even know that a parent has a substance use problem, and they have programs and counseling that could assist that child if they were aware of the situation. So, if you want to stay in this court and continue to get treatment, I'm going to require that you sign and agree to share information with the school so that they can be aware of your situation and they can help your child. And make whatever, I don't know what Barbersville, it would be Cabell Midland, have, but it's a pretty big school, and I know some of the smaller schools have resources available for this situation. But they can't apply them if they don't know about it. So I'm assuming if you're wanting to get treated, I think it's like a test. If you really want to get treated and make a difference in your life, you want to help your child too.
Oh, absolutely.
Am I correct on that? And you're okay with sharing information with the school? So they can, if there's extra counseling, they can give your child, because we also know this. If you're using drugs, the chances your child's going to use drugs goes up. Doesn't mean it's a guarantee. Doesn't mean if you never touch a drug that your child's not going to use drugs. But we do know that. It's a correlation. You use them, the odds are higher that your child's going to use drugs too. So we don't want that, do we?
No.
We want to intervene if we can.
And I've been going to treatment, and I've passed all my drug tests. I'm doing great in treatment.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm really doing good.
This is going to be an additional part of it.
Right, I understand. And I got another question. Like,
Okay.
over this, is there any way that I can get a thing that I can drive back and forth to work? I just got a job for the city of Huntington, which is a good job for around here.
Okay, well, let's look at that issue. Well, you don't have an OVI in front of me, so you're suspended from something else, right?
I'm suspended over an old OVI. It was an older.
Here, or from what, where?
Yes, here in Ironton.
Well, you talk to Mr. Smith about it, he can pull the file, but I can almost guarantee you that that suspension's over.
Probably a B&B issue. I'll check.
So it's probably not me that's got you suspended anymore. It's probably the Bureau of Motor Vehicles, or are you an Ohio resident?
Yes,
Okay.
kind of.
So it's probably the Ohio DMV. Or if you got something in another state, they can suspend you.
When did you get that?
When was that?
That old federal case, 23.
23, I would almost guarantee, Judge, that.
Suspension's probably over, but here's the thing. It's not automatic. You know, if you get an OVI, get a suspension because of it, it'll have a certain time frame. Like now, on a first offense, it's mandatory. I got to give people a year. It used to be just 6 months. But at the end of that time frame, it doesn't automatically, your license doesn't automatically drop back on you. So, oh, you're all good.
Right.
Because you got to go to the BMV, and they're probably going to say, well, we want to see mandatory proof, an SR-22, proof of insurance. We want you to pay your reinstatement fee. There's things they're saying they want to give your license back, not me.
Right.
So you're going to have to deal with the BMV, probably. It's probably not me that's got you suspended.
I just figure I'd ask, you know.
So, no, I can't, under that circumstance, I won't give, I'm not going to override the BMV and say, no, BMV, you can't keep him suspended.
I get it.
Okay?
I didn't know it followed.
All right, well, we got this straightened out. So what we need now, he just needs to sign that.
Yes, Judge.
We'll come back for another hearing, and
I do go to school and just tell
maybe a little more than a month.
It doesn't.
He's doing well.
Okay.
So how about October?
Yes, Judge. I don't have October on my sheet. I know.
You have some dates on that here early. So it
So
looks like the first of the month's pretty good for you.
yes, the 13th is bad, but the first, before the 13th is good.
Let's do the 5th of October.
We can do that.
then, also, I want him to go sign that document and then go meet with Mr. Major on probation, because I want him to contact Apple Midland, share the information with him, so he may have some questions. Whatever the form is.
This is at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, 10 o'clock, October 5th, you got it. Okay, go wait, let John serve probation, just a second. You can leave.
You want to do it?
Yep, go ahead. All right, see you, man.
State of Ohio versus Heather K. Barnett, case number CRB 2366.
Mr. Smith's case, pre-trial.
Yeah.
I was here Friday.
We're back today, because I've never seen you Friday.
They just gave you to me Friday.
Oh, I just got your, okay.
Yeah.
That's right, because your
I
file's
set
on
up
my
on
desk.
for her, she posted.
Okay, yeah, I'm just, her file's on my desk to make a file, so I didn't have one.
She has some community service and fines left with that.
Oh, okay.
She's already been sentenced. So really it should be put on the sentencing docket, because she now has a bond up. So she'll need to, I'm showing she's got 20 hours of community service left and $240 in fines and costs.
It was just 10 when I went to court Friday. You said 10 hours.
Your Honor, if I may, I looked this up after court Friday, and all the community service has been entered that she has done.
Okay, so 20 is correct.
Yes.
Okay, so we'll go out approximately a month, I'll let you work on it. Can you pay anything on your fines today?
I paid 50.
Okay. So let's do, I just said you wanted October 5th. Let's do
You
that.
did.
October 5th will be your next hearing.
Okay.
It'll be a sentencing because there's a bond up now. If you get it finished, you don't have to come in and your case will be concluded. I'm showing you got 20 hours of community service, $240. So after today, $190.
Yeah, now I'm gonna come in and make sure that it's done.
You're always welcome. Anytime we have court, everybody's invited.
Yeah.
It's open to the public.
Because
Anybody can come.
I thought I was
anytime.
done and I don't get paid for thanking.
So you can come anytime you want to, even if you don't have a case, or you can watch us on YouTube.
There you go.
You get about 500 to 1,000 people watching on YouTube. It is, that's part of our court system. It is transparent. It's open to the public. Okay, go see the clerk and make your payment.
State of Ohio versus Ronald Gumby, case number CRB 26479, A and B.
Ronald Gumbert. Your case is being called. Mr. Smith, your attorney, pre-trial.
Judge, this is a Walmart case. We were not able to resolve it. I need to file discovery and need to come back, get a minute to watch the video from Walmart.
Okay. 28th of September?
Yes, sir.
September 28th. 10 o'clock.
State of Ohio versus Gary Jackson, case number CRB 26484, A and B.
Mr. Smith's case, pretrial, Gary Jackson.
Judge, this one I have filed discovery on. I'm waiting for the results. I haven't received the answers to discovery yet.
All right, let's see. 18th of September,
That'd be fine, Judge, thank you.
September 18th. Pre-trial, 10 o'clock.
State of Ohio versus Thomas Massey, case number TRC 26979, A and B. Excuse me, that's 919.
26919, Mr. Smith's case, pre-trial.
Just as a urine test case, the state checked this morning, they're still not back.
June 5th, so that's
They should
probably
be,
close.
yeah, but they called hoping they'll be there today, but apparently they're not.
We're 11 weeks out from the citation. Usually they're here by now. September 3rd. Running out of time.
And I'm not here Friday or Monday.
Labor Day.
Sean's cooking for
Labor Day's Monday, the
you. 7th.
7th.
Set it for next, well, that's this Friday.
I mean, Mr. Stratton's going to cover for me. I could bring him up to speed on it if we need to do that. Kind of switch, I'm covering his today, he's covering mine Friday.
What's the state's preference on
Whenever it's available
that?
time.
Third is what? That's a Thursday.
Yeah, I'm in Ironton all day.
So let's put it this Friday. You're here then, Mike.
Mr. Stratton's covering for me. That's the Friday, Monday, he's going to cover, but I will bring him up to speed and let him know what's going on.
Okay, we'll reschedule for this Friday, and the state may have to make some accommodations if that's not back.
Yes, sir.
So August 28th, 10 o'clock.
State of Ohio versus Candace Smith, case number TRC 261061, A, B, C, and D, CRA 260, 2640.
Your test too.
Mr. Smith's case, pretrial and preliminary. Yes. Okay, she would be another person that, or you have school-age children?
I'm sorry?
You have school-age children?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How, what grades and
8th grade,
where do they go to school?
Fairland.
Okay. They're on board, because I met specifically with them, so I wanted to go over, if you probably heard my discussion with the prior gentleman,
Yes, sir.
and they do have programs available for kids that have parents with substance use problems, but they can't count on Children's Services letting them know, so we're gonna let them know.
And Judge, this case, while it has the felony component, it's also got an OVI with no urine test results back. It's kind of in a bottleneck, it seems like, up at the lab. So at some point, we'll likely enter a plea, but I can't do that yet because I've not seen the urine test results, so I hopefully we'll have them by next time.
Yeah, well, her, contrary to the past, well, this is a little later in June.
Okay.
We have more time on her. Did you calculate the 90 days, Mr. Hill?
Yeah, yes, Your Honor, be September 26th.
26, okay.
I'm here the 14th, 21st.
Let's do that 14th.
14th?
Yes, 10 o'clock.
And I want her to meet with Mr. Major to go over that form she just
Yes, sir.
gave you about the child. Okay, September 14th will be the next hearing, pre-trial and preliminary hearing.
Thank you.
Meet with Mr. Major and probation. Was she one being considered for QRT? Or?
She's in QRT, Your Honor.
She is in QRT? Okay.
She's doing well.
All right, good. I assume you're on board with this, kind of a new program that we're going to do with the children.
Absolutely.
Got it, thank you.
State of Ohio versus Wilson P. Rice, KRB 24512, A and B.
Morning, sir.
Logan is at UFR.
Yes, sir.
I have a report.
Okay.
Doing good, how you doing? That's the
Thank you.
question. I had a question. Good, you're doing good. Thanks.
I want to read a part of this. This is a really good paragraph here. Mr. Reich has remained compliant with all treatment recommendations, has consistently demonstrated appropriate behavior within both the treatment and recovery environments. His participation reflects increasing personal accountability, improved decision-making, continued commitment to maintain recovery-oriented lifestyle. I love hearing that and seeing that, so good job.
Thank you.
And Judge, he did want me to ask, since it's a good report, would you consider taking them off?
Well, what's the counseling agency's recommendation? Do they have one?
We are in favor of that.
Okay. Okay, your screens are good. Oh, and I see it's even addressed toward the end. The GPS monitor, they're recommending that be removed. Okay.
I would like to say something on behalf of the state.
Go ahead, Mr. Reed.
I'm very encouraged by Logan's progress here. And he knows that I've been watching him since he was a little boy. And we want him to succeed, and would be very happy to see him follow through completely with this and get up on a different level where he doesn't go back anymore. Now he's going to get a little extra privilege by not having the GPS monitor on. It's an opportunity to have a little more temptation, and we're going to be real happy for you if you don't yield to temptation, if you keep on the path that you're on now, okay? You got to do this for yourself, for the future, for your kids, for the rest of your family, right?
Yes, sir, I'm not gonna mess this up.
Good, good. Keep at it.
Yeah, this is a really good report. Makes me very happy to see this. I wasn't sure I would see it, but this is about as good as it gets. So congratulations on that. And one of the things I think, and Mr. Heel kind of alluded to this whole process is you making decisions for yourself, and that's part of this whole process. Okay, I'm going to take the ankle monitor off, so that's going to mean you're going to have some more freedom to mess up. I mean, to do good and to mess up. So this whole thing is you getting to the point where you're going to make the right decisions, even if there's nobody there standing over you. Eventually going to be out of your life, hopefully. I'm not going to be able to say, Logan, you shouldn't do that. You have to say, that's not really a good thing for me to do, because it's not going to end up good if there's always choices in life. A or B or C. You gotta make the right decision. So that's part of this whole process, making better decisions. And you're doing that. Good job.
Thank you for giving me another chance, sir.
Thank you for taking advantage of the chance you've been given. So I'm gonna order the ankle monitor removed. We'll go to probation, get that done, and then, we'll come back and hopefully you'll get just as good a report next time. Don't make me look bad, because I have had people I've taken the ankle monitor off and then they leave treatment.
I'm not going to.
And it's like, wow, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have taken the ankle monitor off.
I'll catch you for it.
I'm convinced you're going to stay. Don't make me look bad by leaving. You're on the right path now. You're really young. You got your whole life ahead of you. If you get this right, go on and have a great life. That's what I want to see happen for you. Okay? I think you can do it.
Thank you, Judge. Yes, sir.
Okay, so we'll make it about another month.
Yes, sir. I'm here the 21st, 21st or 28th.
25th.
Is that on my
It's
list?
not on your list.
It is.
I'm looking at the wrong person.
Oh, I've got 21st and 28th.
How about 28th?
Yeah, I know, I'm good there.
You're good for 28th?
Yes.
25th, you're bad.
Okay.
All right, September 25th.
28th?
You're right, 28th.
Okay, yeah.
28th, 25th is bad. September
Yes.
28th. Okay, go see Mr. Major, go get your warrant.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Have a good day.
You too.
State of Ohio versus Stephen T. Calico, case number CRB 26518, CRB 151768, set for arraignment, Your Honor.
Stephen Calico. And he's got a bond up. Stephen Calico, case number 26518. Okay, he is here. Stephen Calico.
Are you Stephen Calico, sir?
All right, Mr. Calico, state's alleging in case number 518 that Windsor Township on August 22nd of this year, you purposely deprived Charles Neese of property, being two long-handled axes. That's a theft offense, maximum penalty is 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine. Do you understand the charge?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand your rights?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead?
Not guilty.
You want a lawyer appointed?
Appointed.
You do want one appointed?
Yes, sir.
Do you have a job?
Yes.
What do you do?
I'm a roofer.
Are you paid by the hour?
Yes.
How much per hour?
$15.
How many hours a week do you work?
Around 40.
Do you have dependents?
Just myself.
Just yourself? Okay, I don't know. Let's see what comes up then. Well, you're right on the edge. Do you know what your gross annual, you file an income tax return?
Not yet. I
Well,
just started this job about a month and a half ago. I've
Okay.
been unemployed.
You have any money saved?
No.
I'll go ahead and appoint Mr. Smith.
Yes, sir.
And he's got an old case, too. I'll point you on that.
Yes, sir.
That's just a review. It was driving under suspension. It's
I've
still
got
pending. He's still got stuff on it he's got to do.
I've got a $100 payment.
You're going to pay on today?
Yes, yes, sir.
Entering a not guilty plea on the new charge. His bond is continued. He posted. Mr. Smith is the attorney. Pre-trial. At the 18th, I think you're available.
Yes, Judge, if it's...
September 18th for both cases. You need the case number on the old case. September 18th.
Call my office. Get in to see Sam later, says on the 18th. So call him sometime today, see. I just got an email, he said, he'll send you up.
State of Ohio versus Trenton Wells, case number CRB 26519. The State of Ohio versus Michaela Wells, case number CRB 26520.
Trenton Wells, Michaela Wells. Yeah, they were summoned today for August 24th. They were at the hood.
I think that they were previously, yeah, they completed and came back for some outpatient services, and they just stopped coming.
Oh, okay. They both were cited to be here today. Have not appeared as possession of drug paraphernalia, both of them. So I'll issue warrants for failure to appear.
Your Honor, we're ready to call some Orange County Jail inmates who are back in our holdings.
Okay, we've got a lot of people in jail, so they're here now. We're going to start their cases.
State of Ohio versus Jerry Brooks, case number CRB 26515. Jerry Brooks is back in holdings.
This is to be served. Sir, you Jerry Brooks. You're being served with a copy of the complaint against you. It's a theft charge. State's alleging that on August 23rd in Fayette Township at the Walmart in South Point, you tried to obtain possession of property belonging to Walmart without their consent. The first-degree misdemeanor theft offense, maximum penalty 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine. Do you understand the charge? You have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything. If you do make statements, it's on the record. It can be used against you. You have a right to have an attorney, to have one appointed if you can't afford one, to have bail, to make the state prove this charge beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand those rights? How do you wish to plead with this charge? No contest means you're not putting up a defense to it. You're saying to the court, I'm not admitting I'm guilty, but I'm not denying it either. And Judge, if you think the state has enough evidence to convict me, I agree you can find me guilty without a trial and without me having a lawyer. Okay, you want a not guilty plea then? You want a court-appointed attorney. You have a job. You have no income.
Yes.
You have some income? What is it? Social Security disability is your only income? All right, I'll appoint Mr. Smith to represent you. And let's see, got a Huntington address for you. You live in Huntington, sir? Mr. Brooks?
Yes.
You live in Huntington?
Yes.
State's position on bond?
I don't know whether his residency out of state is that.
Well, I'll get him back if he thinks.
Yeah. So we'd ask for a small bond.
All right, I'll set bond at $1,000, cash or surety.
He's not sure if he can even post that, Judge.
Okay. You want to set it for Friday,
Yes, and Mr. Stratton, I'll go with it, yes.
August 28th, for a pretrial? You might have to talk to him if he wants to resolve it today.
Yes.
August 28th is the next hearing, 10 o'clock.
I'll have you. I'll stop the holding, so we may very well call. State of Ohio versus Kennedy Kansler, case number TRD 26582.
He's been in jail for 10 years.
Are you Kennedy Carl Candler?
Yes.
Mr. Candler, it's alleged that on April the 10th of 2026 at 3:03 p.m. Union Township, Lawrence County, you were driving a vehicle without a driver's license, and that's not a jailable offense. You may ask, well, why is he wearing an orange jumpsuit then? So as you failed to show up for your arraignment hearing, which was scheduled for April the 14th at 4 p.m. in traffic court, so as you didn't show up and got a capias issued because of that. Do you understand the charge against you?
You said, is that an initial capias? You said capias?
Yes, sir. That means that's a commandment to the OSP to go find your body and seize it. So, you have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything. You have a right to have, you don't have a right to have an attorney because it's not a jailable offense, but you can have Well, you can have an attorney, you can't have one appointed. You can only get one appointed when you're facing a jail sentence. And you weren't facing a jail sentence. You're only in jail because you didn't show up for court. You do have a right to make the state prove the charge beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand those things?
Yes, well, when I got my ticket, it said I didn't have to show it.
I'm looking right at the ticket, and that's not what it says. You want me to read it into the record? To the defendant, summons. You are summoned and ordered to appear on April the 14th, 2026 at 1600 hours, that's 4 p.m. in Lawrence County Municipal Court, and gives the address. Personal appearance required, yes. If you fail to appear at this time and place, you may be arrested or your license may be canceled. I'm reading right from the ticket. Okay, so do you understand the charge against you? How do you plead to it? Guilty? I've got your printout. The officer just says you didn't have a license. He doesn't give me any details. Why didn't you come back to court?
I still didn't have a license. I did get a license, and by the time I got it, it was, like, that's the court date, I called up here.
You have a license now? In Ohio? Okay, we'll check that. So, you want to take the file, Mr. Cooper?
I can, Your Honor.
We'll have somebody check it and see, and we'll have you back out. That'll help if you do have a valid license now. So, we'll call you back out after he's going to check it.
They took it off of me when I got it.
Well, it's still, if you're valid, the B&B is still going to show you valid. That's what he's going to go run the B&B computer to see if you're valid. So we'll call you back up after he checks it.
State of Ohio versus Gregory Carlson, case number CRA 26513.
Okay. Sir, are you Gregory A. Carlton?
Yes, sir.
Judge Capper, this is an arraignment hearing for you. You have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything. If you do say things, it's all on the record here, so it can be used against you. You have a right to have an attorney, to have one appointed if you can't afford one, to have bail, and to make the state prove the charge filed against you. The actual charge is in Kentucky, but this is what's called extradition, so you have a right to have a hearing to make sure you are the person they're seeking, and if they got a good reason to make you go to Kentucky on this charge. It's Carroll County Circuit Court, and they're saying that they want you on warrants for being a persistent felony offender and jumping bail. So they've asked that you be extradited to their court and that I could let you post a $5,000 bond. So, you have a right to have an extradition hearing here. You can have an attorney here appointed to represent you to make sure that they have all the paperwork and so forth to show that you have a valid warrant in the state of Kentucky. You can waive extradition if you do that. I'm going to set the bond at what they've asked for. So if you can post the bond here, if you got $5,000, you can post it with the clerk as long as you show up in Kentucky. Once we confirm you showed up there, you get all $5,000 back. It doesn't cost you anything. If you can't do that, I'll let you use a bail bondsman. So they guarantee that you'll show up in Kentucky. If you don't, they have to pay the $5,000, which bail bondsmen don't like to pay $5,000. So usually it means they're going to be out stalking you, hunting you down, and arrest you and take you to Carroll County to make sure they don't have to pay the $5,000. And it's usually 10%. So how do you want to proceed? Do you want to have an attorney here, have an extradition hearing here, waive? You think you can post bond? If you can't post bond, I'll order them to come get you, and I'll give them a reasonable period of time to do it. think you can post bond?
Yes, sir, we've been through this before here.
Okay. All right, so I'm gonna set it at 5,000 cash or surety. Do you want to talk to the bail bondsman? Okay, so we've got one that does most of the bonds here. We'll let him know. And your wife's the one, you want to deal with him, that's the wife here. So if you want to just have to stay here at the court, let's get a phone, you got a phone number?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Cooper will get a phone number to give the bail bondsman. He'll either come here and talk to you or call you, and you all can make your arrangements. So if you're gonna post bond, then I'm not gonna order Carroll County to come get you, because they might pass you on the road. So we're gonna wait. You're pretty sure you can post the bond? Sure you can post the bond? It's probably gonna be $500 at least. You're pretty sure?
Yes, I'm his wife.
Okay. So, I'm just gonna set it for a hearing in a week on the 31st. And then if you have posted bond and have appeared in Kentucky by then, it'll just be dismissed here. You can appear in Carroll County in 1 week.
Can you give me 2 weeks, Your Honor, so I can work another week and leave my wife with some money to turn myself in?
Okay?
Is that possible? Get all my affairs in order?
I'll set it for the 8th of September. That's a Tuesday.
Thank you, sir.
So it'll be a pretrial, September 8th. Now, the only thing is, if you can't post bond, you're going to wind up sitting in jail until September the 8th. Okay. So what I need is, when we check with Kentucky, they've withdrawn the warrant because you've appeared over there. Then you'll have to do whatever they're going to do, they're going to do. I don't have any control over that.
Just in 2026, I've been through the ringer over this ringer.
Probably need to get a lawyer then. I don't know if you got one there, but you need to get a lawyer.
That's what happened. I paid a lawyer, and he resigned for my case, and he got walked off.
Well, that doesn't sound
Well,
very kosher, so.
He wasn't the right kind of lawyer, apparently, so.
Yeah, apparently not. Well, you know, we lawyers have to, I mean, if he did something wrong, you can complain to disciplinary counsel in Kentucky, you can get in trouble over it, so. We have a code we're supposed to abide by, and one of them is take care of people's business when they hire us, so. September 8th is your next hearing here. Bond is set at 5,000 cash or surety. Any questions? Okay.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio recalls Kennedy Carl Candler, case number TRD 26582. He is back.
Okay. Okay, the bail did check on you, and you're correct, you are valid now, so. What did you go through getting here, though? Did you get arrested up in Dayton? And they had to sit there for a while, and?
Took me like 10 different courses.
But I mean, how long you been in jail on this?
2 days.
2 days, well, that's pretty quick, you got down here in 2 days? All right, if the state doesn't take any position, I'm just gonna dismiss it, because he spent 2 days in jail and he is valid now, so that's a pretty, did you learn anything from this here? Here's what I would say, learn, when you have the summons to court, well, first you gotta read it all, make sure you understand it, and if you've gotta be in court, you gotta be in court. You know, as a practicing attorney, especially inside the county, if sometimes we have hearings and we forget, or it doesn't get on my calendar. I would be like sweating bullets, especially inside the county, if I missed a hearing, because the judges down there put attorneys in jail for missing hearings. So, hearings are a big deal. You gotta get there, or you might wind up wearing an orange jumpsuit. And you look better in orange than I do. I do not look good in orange, so I try to avoid that at all costs. So your case is dismissed. You'll get released from the jail, and then you'll have to figure out how to get back to Dayton. But hope you learned something from this. Take care of business. Good luck to you.
State of Ohio versus Corey Craig Easton, case number CRB 26371 AD. CRA 25-810, CRB 25-811.
I believe she's been picked up this morning, Judge. I followed up on it.
She is picked up by Lawrence County. They wanted to make sure she could get a mental health assessment prior to coming into services.
She is in the process.
Whatever they need to do, I'm okay with them doing it,
Oh,
but,
she's picking her up today.
okay. All right, so we just need to set another day.
If it's Mr. Stratton's case, Judge, if you have his sheet up there.
Well, is she back there?
She's supposed to be.
Is she back there?
She was getting released.
Okay, that's fine. So let's set it for September 28th.
I'll let him know.
That's one of his good days. it looks
Okay.
like.
State of Ohio versus Jonathan Johnson, case number CRB 2578.
Yes, you. All right, you're Jonathan Johnson. Mr. Johnson, it's alleged that you had a conviction in this court for domestic violence and had a review hearing on that domestic violence conviction June 12th of this year that you didn't show up for. You admit or deny that?
I admit.
You have an explanation for not showing up? Well, let's put it this way. Do you have a good explanation for not showing up?
Not really, Your Honor. I essentially forgot. I ended up getting back to work and and then I did remember that I had it there like 3-4 weeks ago, and I was trying to hopefully get my fine money, at least a payment on that set up, that way I can start making payments this upcoming month. I just got I'm getting ready to move into a house that way I'm not homeless and like I have been.
You were at Hometown Recovery at one point.
Yes, sir, I was.
Yeah.
And actually, the essential reason, we was having problems with transportation at Hometown. I had to get back to work.
What are you doing?
I'm doing remodeling houses, paint, paint. I'm getting for Jeff Vermees there in Harrington, the preacher at the City Mission Church. I'm getting ready to do plumbing in one of his houses, changing from the old PVC plumbing to the PEX, upgrading.
Well, when I tested you before, you were positive for methamphetamine. Would you still be positive for that?
Yes, sir. Would at this point, I did do a couple lines over the weekend. His buddy's birthday, he's celebrating out of over there, so yes, that's it. Not gonna lie, man.
Well, it sounds like, I mean, do you just want to continue to use, or do you have any desire to get clean?
I'm not an everyday user, Your Honor. I've got more important stuff to be worried about. I've been working, I've been trying to get a place. I just found a place that I'll be able to get into this upcoming week, probably this weekend actually. Would be possible if if treatment would be an option, that way you don't miss out on do my work, I can still do what I need to do as far as moving forward or whatever, however you want to say. I possibly be signed up with an outpatient with hometown. That way I can do my meetings with them in the mornings, and then as soon as that's over, I'm able to go straight over and start working, and don't end up looking at everything like I did before. The last time I was arrested, Your Honor, like I said, I was homeless, but I wasn't out wrong, stealing, everything I had down there, where I was at, I worked for a bill. I was arrested, ended up in hometown, the inpatient, I lost everything at that point, which hell, I mean, wasn't much to begin with, but what I did have, I ended up losing.
Just going back and reread, this was, I don't know if you remember, this was it might have been arson, they never really filed arson charges against him, but it was a very suspect situation.
Yeah, they dismissed.
But you haven't paid any of your fines.
No, sir, this past winter, which like I said, I was working throughout the winter, and I was homeless, my money went on my survival. This past winter, and I am currently, with the work I'm doing now, I'm currently able to start get payments in. And I'll get, what was that, about $800?
900, 905 total.
I can't remember.
Does the state take any position on it?
No, Your Honor.
When did you get arrested?
This summer, yesterday.
How'd that happen?
Well, funny enough, I just got up, I was walking uptown to their Ironton to find some Wi-Fi. I just got a thing that way, Jeff, the preacher or whatever, get hold of me for work, and I was circling back around to get Wi-Fi, and the sheriff had passed me. Well, he made a U-turn. He was on his way to a call to CVS Pharmacy in Ironton to look for a guy that just happened to be wearing clothes and that fit my description. So his mistaken identity at that time, I guess.
You also happen to have a warrant out.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a warrant received. I already knew I planned on, after I got my, at least 8 payment on those.
Well, I'm going to give you, here's your choice. You got 120 days suspended on your sentence, and this is the second time you failed to appear. So you either are going to do the 120 days in jail, or you're going to go to inpatient treatment. Those are your choices.
we'll lose everything, and I get out and be back out on the street in the cold car.
It's okay.
Yeah, but you'll be clean.
You can use the notary for anything.
And you won't be using while you're in jail. You won't be using while you're in treatment. So those are your choices, which, A or B, jail or treatment.
I do, way, I do the outpatient, at least that way I can work. I've got orphan puppies down there.
Jail or treatment? Okay, hometown will talk to you. You may need an ankle monitor this time. So I'm going to let you go to treatment with an ankle monitor, and this really ups the ante. You got to stay unless you want to go to prison, because the only way to get away is to cut the ankle monitor off. You can't just leave like you did last time, because if you leave the ankle monitor off, I can send somebody to where exactly you are, within 10 feet of where you are. They're going to know where you are. The only way to get away is to cut the ankle monitor. Then you're going to go to prison for destroying the ankle monitor. Guaranteed, because I've had people do it, and they get a minimum of 3 years for destroying the ankle monitor. So, if you don't really want to do this, just take the jail time.
And also I'll lose everything regardless.
Yep, and whose fault is that?
The court system, because I let this shit.
Okay. 120 days in jail, no treatment for you. You get 120 days in jail.
State of Ohio versus Buddy Malone Jr., case number CRB 25135, CRA 25133.
Your Buddy Malone Jr.? All right, Mr. Malone, it's alleged you got a theft conviction and had a review hearing December 1st of 25 that you didn't show up for, got a warrant, and that's why you're here, on the warrant.
Yeah,
You admit or deny you failed to appear for your review hearing?
yes, I'm failed to show up for the.
Do you have a good reason for not showing up?
Yes, Your Honor.
A good reason?
Well, not good, I was working at CJG at the time.
That's a pretty good job.
Yeah, and they work all the time, out of town a lot. And I only owed, I think, $55 more on it, and I've been done. And I thought.
You got community service too.
I have the paper for that.
Okay.
But I have that complete. I thought my mom lady would turn in the money, and apparently she did.
I'm looking at, you were at UFR on time.
Yeah.
It looks like you did pretty well, but you did elect to discontinue services. Okay, I'm going to order you to take a urine screen today. Let's see where we are now. Go take a urine screen.
State of Ohio versus Christopher McComas, case number TRD 11-1758 A and B.
So are you Christopher McComas?
Yes.
Mr. McComas, this is an old case, but it's from 2011 originally. You had a driving under suspension conviction. I'm showing you had a review hearing on September the 14th of 2012, didn't show up for it. So there's been a warrant outstanding since then. That's, looks like while you're in jail. you admit or deny that you missed your review hearing? You have a good explanation for missing. Addicted? Were you addicted?
No.
Well, what did you mean? I'm trying to figure out what you mean you weren't in a good place. Well, we let people, if you can't pay your fine, you can do extra community service to work it off. You didn't pay your fine and you had community service to do and you didn't do that either. When did you get arrested? Spent the whole weekend in jail. Are you still in Waterloo?
No, actually,
What's your current address? And where do you work? Wade Patrick?
Williams, Texas.
Oh, Williams. I don't know how I heard that. Williams Electrical.
Yeah.
Where are they located?
Chesapeake Avenue is south by, south by, Lake Forest.
Oh, okay.
It was very long. Shops.
Can you pay anything on your fines?
Yeah, on what I have, how much I have.
$415.
How much?
$415.
Yeah, I'm up close to that, probably.
Okay, and you got 5 days of community service. This looks like,
Where Mr. Day's work and Mr. Road.
okay, what I'm going to do, I'll send you to time served for contempt and not coming to court before. I'm going to give you another review hearing date. And if you get it finished by then, you don't have to come back. If you don't have it finished, you got to come back as long as you make progress and keep coming to your review hearings. I won't put you in jail. Jail's the last option. And it's not a good option, is it? It's something to avoid. Okay, so your work schedule, it's going to be a Monday or Friday usually for court. What's better, Mondays or Fridays?
Probably Monday, really.
Okay. October the 19th, so I'm going to give you almost 2 months for your next review hearing. Get it finished, you don't have to be here. October the 19th, 9 o'clock. And if you don't remember the date, okay. You can actually go on and watch yourself on the internet, on YouTube. If you want to go back and watch this whole hearing, it's going to be on there and the date's there. There's all, because people come and say, I forgot. There's so many ways you can find out when your date is. You can go on YouTube, watch your hearing again. You can call the clerk, the old-fashioned way. They actually will answer the phone here and tell you. You can go, you have a smartphone, don't you? Everybody's got a smartphone. You can go on the website for the court, put in your name under record search. Your name and your case will come up and when your court date is. So no excuses for not coming to your hearing. And it's better when you have a hearing, even if you miss it, come in as soon as you can, right? You learn that? Rather than get jerked into jail and have to spend the whole weekend sitting in jail.
Yeah.
Okay. Get this taken care of. October the 19th is your next hearing. You'll get released once you get back to the jail. You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Ronald Murnahan, case number CRA 26501, OVC, CRA 26497.
It's going to be for testimony.
Okay.
You might want to pass it. May I cut through, Judge?
Yes.
Real quickly.
Is this the one we're going to have testimony on, or this is different?
See, that's fine.
Oh, no, we're going to testify.
Okay, you can go back, because We're going to take testimony on your case.
State of Ohio versus Ashley Marie Prentice, case number CRB 26514.
It's papers, please, sir. Are you Ashley Marie Prentice? Ms. Prentice, it's alleged that in Fayette Township, August 21st, you purposely deprived Walmart of property without their consent. It's a first-degree misdemeanor theft charge, carries a maximum penalty of 6 months in jail and a $1,000 fine. You have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything, but if you do make statements, it's on the record. You have a right to have an attorney. You have a right to have one appointed if you can't afford one, to have bail, and to make the state of Ohio prove this charge beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand your rights? What plea do you wish to enter into this charge? You can plead guilty, not guilty, or no contest. Those are your choices. If you're not sure, not guilty is the safest plea. Not guilty? You want a lawyer appointed to represent you? Do you have a job? What do you do? Work at the mall, is that what you said? Are you paid by the hour? How much per hour? 12? Okay, you're eligible for court-appointed counsel then. Well, let's appoint who do we have cards for? Because I'm going to probably let her out on a no-bar bond.
We've got Mr. Steyer.
Okay.
Mr. Snedden.
All right, we'll do Mr. Steyer. Attorney Luke Steyer is going to be appointed to represent you. I'm going to let you out on a signature bond. What that means is I'm just going to have you sign a piece of paper that says, "Judge, I promise I will come to court. And if I don't come to court, I will pay $1,000 as a penalty, plus I get a warrant for not showing up." So come to court, you won't have to post any money. And let's see, what are the dates we can set? Is there any dates you can't come to court? Okay. I'm going to set it for September 25th. That's a Friday, so the last Friday of September, you're going to have a pretrial here at the court, and you need to be here at 10 o'clock. I think they've given you the card. Did they give you the card for the attorney? It's got his phone number on it. So you need to contact him. I should be here a little early so you can talk to him about your case before it gets called. Do you have any questions? Okay, so you'll get out of jail. Once you get back to the jail, they'll release you from there. Be back here September 25th, 10 o'clock.
State of Ohio versus Jamie Rowe, case number CRB 25134, CRD 182418, and TRC 171253, CRB 17343.
You're Jamie Rowe? Okay, Ms. Rowe. 25134 was a theft conviction. 2418 was a driving under suspension conviction. Excuse me. 171253 was OVI conviction. It's alleged you have review hearings on all of these. February the 9th.
The court was closed that day.
I'm sorry, it was January 26th.
Yes.
January 26th. The warrants were issued February 9th.
Yes,
And the reason why I didn't show up that day is because, I mean, I did show up, but of course it was closed because of the snow.
Okay. Well, you should have come back on a different day then. So do you admit then that you never came in on these cases then, since then? Okay. How'd you get arrested on the warrant?
I was with my junior, we, actually we got stopped thinking that, I guess they thought we were somebody else, they were looking for somebody else, and, we ended up having warrants as well, so.
I don't know that we closed, I don't know that we've ever closed.
I don't remember, there was a situation where it was a holiday maybe? What was the date?
No,
January 26th, I issued our market that day, that was a Monday. So,
it was a snowstorm.
well, a lot of times we have snowstorm and I'll let people, if they don't show up, you know, if they get in a reasonable period of time, I'm not going to do any punishment for it, but from January to August is not reasonable. I mean, you knew you had these cases, so you got to come back into court. I think I was here, because I really don't think I can't remember a time when I haven't been able to get here, even when it's really bad. And we'll take whoever shows up. So, how long you been in jail?
Saturday.
Okay. And let me see, on the theft, you got just fines and court costs. Okay. Same on the driving under suspension. On the OBI, you did do your community service, and you did actually extra toward your fine, so all you owe is money. If you can't pay money, you can work. You can do community service, and you get credit for doing community service toward your fine.
Can somebody give me a piece of paper on that, or a schedule or something I can do?
You can come for community service any day but Sunday and here at the court at 7:30. If you want, you live in Ironton or?
I stay in Waterloo.
Waterloo, okay. So that's out there. It is. Far from everything.
Yes.
So, I don't know if you got any places in Waterloo, trustees? Or?
If she finds a place out there that's approved, I would approve it.
Okay. It's got to be legitimate. It can't be your aunt cutting your aunt's grass or something. It's got to be something legitimate, trustees or something like that. But otherwise, you get here every day at 7:30 to work to go toward your fine. Okay, but you got to take care of it somehow. You don't want to go back to jail, and I don't want you to go to jail. So many cases. October 9th. It's going to be your next hearing. That's the second Friday in October. October 9th, 9 a.m. is your next review.
And do I get out today?
Yeah. They'll kick you out once you get back to jail. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay at jail.
State of Ohio versus Casey Thornton, case number CRB 26516.
All right, sir, you Casey D. Thornton?
I am.
Mr. Thornton, I've got charges for you. I'm Judge Capper. This is your arraignment hearing. You have a right to remain silent. What you say is on the record. It's all being recorded, so it can be used. You have a right to have an attorney, to have one appointed if you can't afford one, to have bail, to make the state prove this charge beyond a reasonable doubt. You understand those things?
I do.
I'm going to go ahead and read the charge. It alleges that at Rome Township on August 23rd of this year, you knowingly caused or tried to cause physical harm to William Anderson in and that William Anderson is either a member of your family or lives in your household. So that is a domestic violence, first-degree misdemeanor charge, carries a maximum penalty of 6 months in jail and a $1,000 fine. Do you understand this charge?
Yes,
How do you wish to plead to it?
not guilty.
Do you want to have a court-appointed lawyer?
Yes,
Do you have a job?
yes.
What do you do?
I am an estimator.
Are you paid by the hour?
Yes.
How much per hour?
35.
Well, if you're working full-time, I'm not going to be able to appoint a lawyer for you because you make too much money. Okay? You're going to hire your own lawyer?
Yeah, I have to.
Well, again, you would have to have a lot of dependents to get a court-appointed lawyer to make $35 an hour. So, I mean, I can keep asking questions you want, okay. I'm going to put down, you will hire an attorney. I have a scale I have to go by, court-appointed counsel. Let me give you dates when we can come back. Everything's pretty full until September 25th or after. Do you have a preference as to when to come back on a Monday or Friday?
Actually, one is fine. Actually, any day but Tuesday.
Okay, we don't have criminal court on Tuesday, civil court on Tuesday. So, let's do the 28th. September, that's the last Monday in September, September 28th. Be a pretrial, 10 o'clock, entering a not guilty plea for you, and state's position on bond for Mr. Thornton.
Your Honor, we're not opposed to an OR bond. However, we have learned that our alleged victim in this matter, Mr. Anderson, does want a protection order.
Any problem for you to stay away from William Roland Anderson?
I guess not.
I mean, you're not living together or anything?
Yeah, we was, I guess we're not now.
Okay. Do you have a place you can go to away from him?
Yeah.
Okay. My concern and the goal of this is so nothing else is alleged to happen while the case is out. So I'm going to order you to stay, he's not here, I can't order him to do anything, but I can order you to stay away from him. So I'm ordering you to stay away from him, not go around him, not contact him, don't post things about him. I want things to die down. Okay?
I do have a question.
Okay?
How am I supposed to get my stuff out of the house?
Well, if you can use a third party that's agreeable, you can't go around him, so you can't get your stuff out. If you got somebody, a mutual friend or somebody that can go do it, that I'm fine with that. The sheriff won't go do it. They've got enough to do. They don't want to do that kind of stuff. And as Dick Stanley used to say, I'm not dividing the Tupperware. Do people even know what Tupperware is? He actually said, I ain't dividing the Tupperware. Do people even know what Tupperware is anymore? That was one of the first judges I ever appeared in front of. I ain't dividing Tupperware. So it's kind of on you, but you know, I don't want there to be a breach of the peace or somebody get hurt. That's my main thing. Nobody gets hurt or another big fight. So whatever it takes to make that not happen, that's what you got to do. Do you have any questions?
Not this time, no.
So be back on the 28th. Did I say 28th? That's right. 28th, unless your lawyer, they might say, I can't do the 28th. I'll set it for X. You come when they tell you. That's all. You'll get out once you get back to the jail.
Okay.
Your Honor, how much was it cost?
Let's make it $1,000 signature bond. So you're just promising to come to court. You don't have to post the money unless you don't come. Then you get a warrant, and then when you get arrested, you got to pay the money.
Okay.
Just come to court.
State of Ohio versus Jamison Watts. Case number CRV 23532, and
You're Jamison Watts. Well, Mr. Watts, this is an old charge, but there's been a warrant for you for quite a while outstanding since September 29th of 2023. You had a pending case then, it wasn't resolved yet. It was, let's see what it was. Theft offense from Walmart. And trespassing Walmart. And Mr. Morford was your lawyer. He's since retired, so he's not available to represent you. So, do you admit or deny you missed your hearing back in 23? Okay. Got an explanation other than you were on drugs? I'm sorry? Yeah. Because I had a screen from you back then and it was pretty bad. Do you have a medical card? Ohio? West Virginia medical card. Yeah, makes it a little bit harder. Bethesda? Okay, I'm going to let Bethesda talk to you. That's a treatment provider. Yeah, you were living Madison Avenue back then. You still living there? Okay. All right, I'm going to let them talk to you. His previous work. Okay, you're still. I thought. Well, it's like she's already, man, she's got a quick first step. She's already gone out of work. Back in the day, he tested positive for amphetamine, ecstasy, methamphetamine, and THC. So, it'll be similar today? Yeah. Okay. You'll get assessed by Representative Taylor from Bethesda, and we'll come back and finalize things after you talk to her. You're welcome.
State of Ohio recall Jerry Brooks, case number CRB 26515.
Smith was just appointed this morning to Mr. Brooks and had a chance to talk.
I did, Judge. He's looking at doing this is a lot like that. I explained prior to since if you wanted to do a urine screen, if it's possible to have an assessment, but he's wanting to urge guilty plea. He's been in 2 days now.
Okay. Do you agree with that, Mr. Brooks? Yes. Okay. I'm going to order you to take a urine screen. The reason I do that is I'm going to estimate 85% of the people I get shoplifting in Walmart have dirty urine. So, we're not going to fix the problem unless we fix that. So, if you got a drug problem, we're going to address that as part of your sentence. So, go do your screen.
State of Ohio versus Philip Wallace here at the court, case number CRB 26284. We have some reports in the jail, but we're not ready for those.
Okay, Philip Wallace is pre-trial today.
Courtney Dennis.
Judge, I spoke with Mr. Hill this morning. This is going to be recommended a 90-day continuous dismissal of payment of cost, and I've penciled in November 20th, if that's a good day. It's a good day for me in November.
Okay, what was the date?
November 20th. I'm
okay.
Close to 90 days. That's the date I'm here right before Thanksgiving, and it will be dismissed at that time.
All right, and we're going to pass then. Mr. Wallace filed some motions with the court.
Yes, Judge. We'll hold those in abeyance.
All right. Is that with or without cost?
With cost, Judge.
November 20th, there's no further problems. Costs are paid, case is dismissed, and Mr. Wallace does not have to appear then.
Check with the clerk on the cost. Just in case.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Victor Boatwright here to court. CRV 26397. And Mr. Stratton versus Victor Boatwright.
Victor Boatwright, let's see, I think I get it next one.
He might be intrigued. Sean sent me kind of updates on his cases.
Yes, I got a text from.
Crossroads?
Crossroads.
Okay.
Did you get the same one?
I did, well, I got one from Sean saying he was at Crossroads. Need to check on his status at Crossroads.
This is from Juanita at Crossroads. She said, I want to tell you the gentleman that came in under the name Victor Boatwright. We've had Crossroads, he's currently at OVP. We had him here Friday. We were able to prove his legal name is Curran Fleming, C-U-R-R-A-N. I have a copy of his identification. If you would like, I can bring it to the courthouse. And I said, yes, please do. So she said she would bring it back.
Did you say Curran Fleming?
Curran Fleming.
Yes, he's currently, so I seen him this morning. He is at our inpatient facility, but we weren't aware he had court and he didn't have transportation or anything scheduled, so.
Okay. Yeah, he had been at Crossroads, I guess. He'd been inpatient at Restoring Hope, the place that closed, I think.
Yeah, he left us, he completed our program and went on to sober living and
Okay.
went through a couple of them, I believe, and now he's back at OBP inpatient, so.
Okay. So he'll be there 30 days?
30 days.
Well, whatever Sean's availability is, Judge, I'll let him know.
Okay, let's,
No, it's
it's pretty open in September. Just have so many cases in September. Court day. So, I would say try to schedule right before he's gonna get out. Do you know when he came there?
He just got there over the weekend.
Okay. So, if we do the 14th, he should still be there.
Yeah.
September 14th, and that's one of the days he's available.
Okay, I'll let him know.
Thank you, Your Honor.
What's that name? September 14th.
14. State of Ohio versus Derek Keaton here at the court, case number TRC 261340, A and D.
No, I didn't talk to him at all. I called him a couple times. I went to detox. And I started rehab already.
Okay.
I called his office and called his office. Yeah, I've got my next appointment's Wednesday.
This one, yeah. Judge, this is one of Mr. Stratton's cases. For his clients at OVP for MAT services, he's got another appointment this coming Wednesday.
That's not, detox. I was in detox for 6 days. Then I went to rehab.
Where did you go to detox?
King's Daughter. Oh, no, my bad, Holzers.
I was gonna say, this is
Holzers.
Holzer.
Okay.
I can get, this is his originals, I can get a copy for the court's file
Okay.
and provide those, but it looks like he's getting ahead of what he needs to do, and I would ask for a comeback date to monitor his progress at OVP.
Mr. Neal?
We understand that this is Mr. Stratton's case, and I think it's a step in the right direction for Mr. Keaton. He's taking responsibility.
Yeah, the second one opened my eyes a little bit. I figured, yeah, I might need a little bit of help.
Okay, so we'll set a date when Mr. Stratton's going to be back here.
Tell me, make sure he needs help. Thank you.
25th of September.
Okay.
Pre-trial, 10 o'clock.
Okay. What time was it, 10 o'clock?
10 o'clock.
Thank you, sir.
You're up.
Thank you, Judge. State of Ohio versus James R. Markham, here in the court, case number PRC 252636. Sean's not here, obviously.
This is Mr. Stratton's case, which is being set as pre-trial.
Well, first, it was called a DUI, then I got arrested for the.
I don't see there's any test.
Then they called it a OVI, but there's no proof of any alleged. No, I haven't got to talk to him.
Judge, he's been unable to speak with Mr. Stratton yet, and I don't know if discovery's been filed. I would
don't
certainly.
see any.
So I'll let Mr. Stratton know that. Hopefully we can get some discovery to Mr. Hill sooner rather than later so they can sit down in his office and talk and hopefully have a meaningful pretrial. But today I just don't know if there's much I can do for Mr. Stratton or his client today.
And let's see, what's the time frame on this? This is, he wasn't arraigned until July. It's an old case, but he wasn't arraigned until July.
Yeah, I would have to think about how the time runs on something like that, but we'd ask for a time waiver at this point because of.
Well, his lawyer's not here, so let's set it pretty soon.
I'd rather set it sooner and have Mr. Stratton make that decision.
Yep. Set it for the 11th of September.
Yes, sir.
September 11th, the pre-trial, 10 o'clock.
Yeah, because when I get dinner, I got those worst cases.
No,
State of Ohio versus Terry Taylor, here at the court, case number CRB 26127, PRC 26383. Terry Taylor.
It's coming.
Pre-trial had indicated would hire his own attorney. Does have a bond up, I believe. Yes. Has a bond up. Has not appeared today. I'll notify Mr. Sowers he did not appear. This has happened before. I said a bond forfeiture hearing previously. Well, actually, there was one set for today, but he must have appeared. And I changed it to a pre-trial.
And Your Honor, there was a discussion at that time on August the 7th about him going to the VA.
Oh, I now remember, this is the veteran guy. He's got substance use, mental health, medical, he's a mess. He's got all kinds of problems.
And they couldn't take him.
And we tried to cut him a break because he's a veteran. But he's so bad, I think they wanted him to go to Chillicothe because he could do both substance use and they had something better for his medical condition there, but I don't think he's done any either.
Would you have gotten something from the VA if he was with them?
I have received things from them. Let me search and get it up here. Well, I do have something from Amanda Rayburn, but it's been a while ago, so it's not very current. Let me search. Okay, the last time I had some text with Amanda Rayburn and Mr. Sowers, because he's on the bond. And I had ordered him to show up at the VA. Amanda said he's not a problem, but I think his mental capacity is in question, which could contribute to him not staying for treatment. So what's the state going to do with this?
Well, I think it would be appropriate for us to try to round him up. Well, let's see here. So he pled guilty, it looks like.
Yeah, he entered a guilty plea back in May.
All right, well,
I've been trying to get him to go to the VA ever since for treatment, and he won't show up.
I think he needs to be rounded up. Did he post a bond?
He has a bond. I mean, Gary knows where to get him. I just, because of the circumstances, trying not to get him into jail, but looks like we're going to have to. I'm going to make sure he didn't go to the VA. I think they would have did. Okay. So bond forfeiture hearing for September 14th. So we'll issue a warrant. Gary says he'll go get him.
State of Ohio versus Linda Sloan, here at the court, case number CRA 26454A and B, CRB 26457, she's on Zoom. Linda Sloan.
Mr. Smith.
I'm here.
Preliminary hearing and pre-trial. here, turn your camera on, please.
I'm trying to do some work here. Hang on, let me see if I can get some help. Let me check out.
Is she still at ARC or?
Yes.
Okay. All right, well, I'm not as concerned since there's someone here from ARC that represents the court that you are still in treatment. Thank you for the report.
No problem.
State's position.
We're satisfied for the time being that she's doing what we expected of her, so we're okay to continue with that.
Thank you.
This one is my case, Judge, so whatever dates I have.
September 28th?
Yes.
September 28th, Ms. Sloan, will be your next hearing. Continue with your treatment.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Have a blessed day.
You too.
State of Ohio recalls Robin Mall, case number CRB 25636. She's on Zoom.
Okay, Ms. Ball, do you have anything you want to tell the court?
Hello?
Yes.
Yes, sir?
You're in the courtroom now. Television monitor, do you have anything you want to say?
I want to apologize, I didn't mean to be rude, I'm very sorry. That was ridiculous, and it will happen again.
Okay, so I'm going to accept your apology, and I'll have you released from the jail at 8 p.m. So you'll get out while it's still a little bit light. You won't spend the whole night here, but you guys start taking this serious and get it done, and come back to court with a better attitude next time.
Yes, sir, you're absolutely right. I will be doing community service start tomorrow morning, if that's okay.
That would be wonderful.
Tonight at 8, you say?
That's correct.
Okay, so I'll be here tomorrow at 7:30, I can do tomorrow, the next day, and then the next week I'll get some done. I'll say, you're absolutely right, I was not taking it serious enough.
Okay, your next review hearing will be October the 9th.
Okay.
October the 9th is the second Friday in October.
Okay. October 9th at 9 a.m.?
That is correct.
Okay, sir, thank you so much.
You'll get released at 8 p.m.
Okay, thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Jamie Bennett, CRA 26398, TRC 2016-64.
Come on, right there, next.
It's a good report.
Yes, Judge, we'd like to continue out with this. She's also got endangering children, which is why it's showing up on the preliminary docket, but I spoke with Mr. Hill, that should be an M1. I guess it doesn't matter which docket it's on, but if it's an M1, which we both believe it should be.
I marked that on my copy. I don't know if it's changed.
I wondered because it's
changed in the computer.
okay. We just happened to be back on the prelim docket, but okay. Just want to confirm it's an M1.
If it's got a CRA case number, they automatically treat it.
Okay. So that's been done. I will file discovery. Hopefully we can get this resolved, but I'm encouraged by what she's doing so far.
Okay, so,
When did it expire recently? So no more than 6 months. We're gonna take the test again. It's recent. Okay.
28th of September?
Yes, sir.
I just want to show it more than 6 months. So that's September 28th and 10th. Let me check on that, see what I can do.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
I'll give you a call. Is that fine? You're good, yeah.
State of Ohio versus Robert Irwin, case number CRA 26502.
Mr. Smith's case, on their hearing.
Well, it should be. Well, what I do is.
Amanda Rayburn answered on the Terry Hager, he won't answer their phone calls and he's missed his appointments there.
It stays here, it's done. There's no chance of going back.
Well, no, I don't care.
Fax me. I know you don't, but I do.
I get paid to be patient.
Could you do me a favor? We got new forms. This is what you qualify for. You'll sign this. Send it to the auditor. You ever seen Bill the auditor? You need the date as well. That's it. You sign this.
So it's going to have to be amended to Mr.
Huh?
It's going to have to be
Yeah.
amended.
Same section?
Yeah, yes.
Judge, we've spoken about this case. Currently, it's charged as an F4, failure to comply. The state was considering dismissing it, taking it as an F3 to the grand jury, but we've come to a resolution, subject to your approval. He would enter a guilty plea to a misdemeanor, failure to comply with a 180-day jail sentence, 150 of which would be suspended, so he would do 30 days in the county jail. He would need a week or so to get that, where he could report, and then whatever fine and other penalties you think would be appropriate.
Okay. I'm reading the affidavit now. Okay. I'll go along with it.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you,
So it'll be under the same statute, just an M1?
Yes, Your Honor, I think it's the Section A.
Okay, so that's B, it'll be 331A.
Monday or Friday, doesn't matter.
Okay, Mr. Irwin, you have a right to make a statement to the court if you wish to prior to sentencing. Do you have anything you want to say?
Yes, sir, I do. Proceed. I would just like to apologize to the court. Also, I'd like to bring to the court's attention that I have a handicapped daughter that I need to take care of, so this was the best option for me, and I appreciate you working with me, Your Honor.
Okay. So you've got somebody to cover that for the 30 days then?
Yes.
That's what we're going to set a couple weeks to make sure he has it in place, but
So he's going to want to report, well, let's see, so that, if it's 2 weeks, that would be the 2nd of September?
September 2nd.
Or, I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong month. That would be 2 weeks, the 7th, so it'd actually be the 8th, because we're closed on the 7th.
So the 8th.
Tuesday, the 8th, by 11 o'clock. September 8th, you report here, not to the jail. Yeah, they'll take you on the van. September 8th, by 11.
So September the 8th is going to
She used
report.
to make arrangements for you.
Anything else you want to say, sir?
No, sir, that's all, Your Honor.
Okay, I'll impose a $500 fine. Order to cost be paid. 180 days in jail. 150 suspended. I'm going to order 60 hours of community service.
They'll write all this down for you. These community services that pay money for community service.
2 years of level 4 probation.
Nah, he's why he has to understand work.
Sorry, Your Honor.
His review date will be February 22nd of 27.
27. 22nd, 27. All right.
You'll need to meet with Mr. Major. Then it's free to go. Be back here on the 8th at 11, by 11 a.m. for jail.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Good talk, John.
State of Ohio versus Deborah Federal, case number CRA 25328.
Preliminary hearing, Roger Smith, the attorney. Let's give a report. Good job. Mr. Smith.
Judge, I would ask we to get another date, come back where we're making progress and hopefully
Yeah, maybe we can,
Good
let's say we can go out 2 months.
that'd be fine. I should have October dates, if not, I have them here.
I did have them.
Okay,
Let's see, the 19th, October 19th.
that's fine.
Okay. October the 19th will be your next hearing. Keep it up.
Thank you, Nani.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Jonathan Jarrett, case number CRA 2670 A and B. Jonathan Jarrett.
Mr. Smith's case, primary hearing.
I think he's just having a hard time because of work.
They're probably not in on Sunday to see you.
It's not a good report.
I think the biggest issue, Your Honor, is that he says he works 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. and so they're working with him doing telehealth, but also he's doing telehealth, I believe, like as he's working because he can't take off work for it, so he's having a hard time just attending the appointments.
Well, it sounds like he's missed some screens too. Some of them.
Yeah, so since he's not coming in person, we're not able to screen him, and so I did have a talk with him about that this morning as well. He needs to, even if he's doing the telehealth appointments, he needs to find time to come in to do screens, but he can't due to his work. He says that they, take a company truck to and from work each day as a group, so I'm not sure how that's gonna work out.
And that's a really good job. I made $17 an hour. It's the best job I've had.
What's the state want to do? Do you want to take it on to the grand jury?
Well, has there been a discussion about how to make it work better? You're gonna have to be able to do both.
All right. I'll make it work.
I mean, I hate to see him lose a job, and I would prefer that he does, it's a struggle for some people, understandable. Maybe a drug screen today would help to determine what should happen.
And do urine screen today, see where that puts us, to do urine screen.
State of Ohio versus Christie Scott, case number CRA 2589.
Preliminary hearing, Mr. Smith. It's an aggravated possession.
It's a 24 case.
It's an old case.
So, I don't know if there was a discussion about treatment.
She did a urine screen here at the court on the 20th of July, it was negative for everything.
So she had meth.
Judge, the state's made an offer because she passed the drug screen last time. If she could pass the drug screen today, they would be willing to make it a misdemeanor. Now, she'd have suspended, now she would have a conviction, but they would not proceed to grand jury. That would resolve the case in this court. Is that?
Yes, Your Honor. It's almost 2 years old, and our primary concern is to make sure that she's not having ongoing problems. If she's clean today, we would agree to amend it to a misdemeanor, have her enter a guilty plea, and really, we wouldn't, because she was clean, if she's clean, we wouldn't ask for any further sanctions, just to have the conviction on the record.
Judge, we're on board that she says she'll pass like she did last time.
Okay, so do the hearing screen.
State of Ohio versus Javier Valdez, case number TRC 261230 A and B. Your Honor, this is a motion today. Mr. Lucky is the attorney, but I haven't seen him on the screen today.
Okay.
Your Honor, this is the one we spoke about yesterday.
We're going to continue.
And I know the last thing that was said in our text messages was that you asked him to text available dates. We haven't done that.
So I'm just going to set a date then, since he didn't give me any dates. I'll just set a date. What's good for you? When do you want to set?
Anytime but the 4th or the 8th of September, I'll be here.
Okay. Let's do the 28th, September 28th. And that's going to be a pretrial motion, right?
Yes.
It's not going to be a motion.
Right.
So, I'll be a pretrial on motion at 10 o'clock.
State of Ohio versus Sherry Harbolt, case number CRB 13-1086. Your Honor, is set for expungement today.
Sherry Harbaugh, I'm in the court. Okay, has not shown up, so I'll deny the expungement.
State of Ohio versus James Kefauver II, case number CRB 2655. It's also set for expungement today, Your Honor.
James Kefauver. Same, did not appear for the hearing, so the case is expungement is done.
State of Ohio versus Ronald Kernahan on recall, who's back in holding. Case number CRA 26501 A, B, and C, and CRA 26497. Ronald Kernahan is back in holding.
Mr. Smith's case.
Yes, Judge.
Marlene, you can go down and sit with your lawyer at the council today. State ready to proceed?
Yes, Your Honor.
State ready to proceed?
He wanted to reduce the bond, so right here. I'm sorry? I talked to him about the bond, and he wasn't going to move it, so we're right here. But you're not going to testify, we do all the talking. I didn't understand what you said. He would.
You ready to proceed, Mr. Smith?
I'm ready, Judge. He would agree to lower your bond.
Your Honor, we waive an opening and call investigator Peters.
If you will come up and raise your right hand, I'll swear again. If you swear the testimony you're about to give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God. Thank you, you may be seated.
Sir, state your name and where you are employed.
Investigator James Akers, I'm employed as Lawrence County Drug and Alcohol Task Force.
Did you recently have dealings through your employment with Ronald Murnahan?
That's correct.
And do you see Ronald Murnahan in the courtroom? Can you point to him if you see him here?
Yes.
Rick will say pointed at the gun.
Did you have some dealings with Ronald Murnahan beginning on July the 1st of this year? Did that take place here in the South Point area in Lawrence County?
Correct.
In Fayette Township?
Yes.
And can you explain what happened?
On July 1st, 2026, we had a control purchase at the residence of 159 Private Road 856 off of Township Road 251 North and South Point. The control purchase contained approximately 3.5 grams of methamphetamines for the price of $100. After that control purchase was completed, then we went into our investigation.
Sorry?
Went more into our investigation.
So what happened subsequent to that, to your...
So after that, we then performed a search warrant at the residence at 159 Power Road 856 in South Point off of Township Road 251 North. Prior to the search warrant, we did surveillance as an investigation and noticed Mr. Murnahan leaving the residence where he was able to pass me and identify myself. He was tracked stopped by State Highway Patrol Trooper Elliott right there at the 900 block of Solid Road, where they were able to stop him, detain him, place him under arrest with the active warrant that was filed.
Was that on August the 17th of this year? And what happened then when he was stopped?
Once he was stopped and placed under arrest, they located suspected methamphetamine during the dash on the passenger side of the vehicle. He then spoke with Investigator Chapin with the Lawrence County Drug and Major Crime Task Force. Myself and other units went up to the residence to perform the search warrant, where we went inside the residence, secured the scene, and then started doing our investigation inside the residence. Inside the residence, we were able to locate a little bit more of methamphetamines and was able to locate 8 M228 fuses, which is fuses that were into a grenade. We also located a homemade kind of like a pipe bomb in there as well, labeled TNT. After we located those, we contacted an ATF agent who was able to determine that the fuses were live and was charged with weapons under disability for the fuses.
And was the disability a prior felony conviction of Mr. Murnahan?
Correct. He's got a criminal history of felonious assault and robbery. The substance from the track stop and the residence, we were able to locate 4 grams of suspected methamphetamine.
So that yielded 2 separate trafficking charges, one from July the 1st and one from August the 17th.
Correct.
And then a possession charge. And that was on August the 17th as well. Was that the contraband that was in the vehicle?
Vehicle and inside the residence.
And that's all the questions I have, Your Honor.
Mr. Smith?
This home where the search warrant was executed, who owns that home?
From the auditor's side, I believe it was Mr. Ronald Murnahan, but I'm not 100% sure. I didn't go into that investigation level.
Do you know how many people live in that residence?
No, I do not, sir.
And the controlled buy which you testified to, I'm assuming that was video and audio recorded, and that'll be available at a later date, should this matter proceed to the grand jury to be indicted?
Correct.
That'll be preserved.
Correct.
Nothing further, Judge.
That's all we have, Your Honor.
You may sit down, thank you. See you released.
Yes, and we rest, Your Honor.
Any evidence from the defendant?
No, sir, we won't have any testimony at this hearing.
All right, I'll find there's sufficient evidence to bond this case over to the grand jury. I'm going to keep the bond in place that was previously set, which was $100,000 cash for surety, $200,000 bond.
They won't tell us this here, eventually they will.
Now,
But goes on.
What's that?
Yeah, and these are both,
Somebody set you
so
up and they buy a vote.
all cases will go to the grand jury.
We don't know who that is at this point. But it'll be at the grand jury. Then I can make motions and do stuff. Right now, it's just probably. Yeah, they seem like a pipe bomb there now. But once it gets up to higher than you're indicted, then we'll talk some more. Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
You're done. You're ready back.
You could.
Call me when you get back.
State of Ohio versus Glenn Gibson Jr., case number CRB 10-1078, CRC 10-2432.
All right, this is on the sentencing docket, because Mr. Gibson has a bond up and community service efforts. Okay, so it looks like there has been some done since the last hearing. Okay. Next hearing. September 28th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You are 9 o'clock.
State of Ohio versus Christie Scott, case number CRA 2589.
She is negative for everything, so the agreement was it would be reduced to a misdemeanor.
That's correct, Your Honor.
And the state was looking for a conviction, really no further sanctions. They just
So,
misdemeanor drug conviction.
Okay, so clerk is catching up. She's 2589. Okay, so what, same, is it the same statute? Can we make that a misdemeanor or possession?
Yes.
Misdemeanor possession, M1. Do you have anything you want to say, Ms. Scott?
I don't do drugs. I've never done drugs. So I'm just.
It was in your purse, is what
No,
I
I
read
know.
in the affidavit.
But in the report, it wasn't mine. I didn't even know it was in there. But
I explained to Artie that we'd
Yeah,
have to go to the grand jury and
Okay,
make that argument here, so she understands.
well, if you enter a guilty plea to this misdemeanor charge, you're admitting that it's true. Do you understand that?
yeah,
Is that what you want to do?
yeah. So I get over and done with.
Okay, well, I'm not here just to get things over with.
I understand.
If you think this is a travesty of justice, then I put the state to their proof.
I'll just get it over and done with.
That's not what I'm here for, so.
I understand.
I'm gonna nolly it to the grand jury. You can go to the grand jury and tell them your story. Maybe they won't indict you. Or maybe they won't present it, because they got a bunch of other cases. So I'm gonna nolly it to the grand jury.
Dismissed.
Okay.
State of Ohio recalls Jonathan Jarrett, Jarrett's report, case number CRA 2670 AMD.
Call Monday.
Have two. You seen?
I have not, Judge, thank you.
Show it to him and Mr. Miller, and Mr. Wood.
Yeah, but I didn't do this, and I'm willing to even take a lab test and go through the piece right now.
Yeah, so Your Honor, he's denying the meth use. I just kind of told him if he feels that way, he could always go over to OBP and have them do a screen to send it off to the lab. That's all we can do on our end.
Yep. Well, it's all kind of suspicious. His report's not very good. It's dirty with the urine screen.
Yes.
You being dirty is more consistent with your report than you being clean. So, color me skeptical. I'm skeptical of your story.
I understand, but this, even if it were true,
So
this would be the
here's
first
where we
one
are.
ever.
I'm going to give you one more chance to come in and do this right, or I'm just going to tell them, it's like the last case, take it to the grand jury, indict you, you can go down in front of a different judge and try whatever it is you're going to try down there. This is a court for people that want to get clean. If you don't want to get clean, if you just want to play, you know, I'm up in a tree, I'm working, I'm this, I'm that, I can't do, that's one of your excuses. I'm in a tree, so I can't call, or I can't do my screens. Try it down there, maybe it'll work. I don't know. Or maybe it won't work and you'll go to prison. That's the risk you're taking.
I don't want to go back to prison.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. So if it was me, I would go get good reports and show that I'm not going to touch methamphetamine anymore.
That'll be the last bad report you get. I
Okay.
promise.
Come back in a month and see.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Well, let me give you a date.
I'm here the 21st to the 28th, Judge.
See the 28th.
Yes, sir.
September 28th. See you back then with a good report.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Bree.
State of Ohio recalls Jameson Watts, back in holding, that's number CRB 23532 AMD. Jameson Watts.
Next time.
See, did he do his screen?
Yes.
I believe so.
This is on the 23. This is the old one.
He
did not.
He was,
I asked him to do this.
he was assessed by Bethesda.
And TPC is going to go ahead and take him. Oh, he's going to go to our Jackson site.
Bethesda told me that they could not accept him for something.
Medicare. He has Medicare.
Yep.
Okay.
I went ahead and I got it agreed that we will take him.
All right, so I'm going to order you released to TPC, inpatient, and set, well, he needs a lawyer. I guess, Mr. Smith, you're
Hey,
the public defender here. So,
apparently I am.
because this was Mr. Morford's case, obviously you can't do it. Mr. Watts has been out of pocket for almost 3 years now. He had a really bad screen back in the day. He asked me to get a treatment today, that he wanted to get a treatment. So we found TPC is a good place. They're going to take him. We're limited because he has Medicare, he doesn't have Medicaid. So they will take him, and we just need another date to come back. Now, let's see. You can't do 28th of September. September 28th will be his next hearing.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Yeah, he needs a $2,000 OR.
State of Ohio recalls Jerry Brooks to the Black and Holder, case number CRB 26515.
That's the positive for KT Spice, synthetic THC, that's on me, that's. So I'll go ahead and send it to him. Anything you want to tell me, Mr. Brooks, before I send it to you? Okay. Read that there. $100 fine. He came in yesterday, right? Okay. Says the 23rd, which is yesterday.
Yesterday, Judge, you raised
10 days in jail, non-suspended, credit for one served, 5 days community service, stay out of Walmarts, 2 years level 5 probation, review hearing February 22nd. February 22nd, so I give you 6 months to get it done. If you don't get it done then, you gotta show up for a hearing. If you don't show up, you get a warrant. Okay, we're waiting on Buddy Malone to take the urine screen, so we're going to take a brief recess, and if he hasn't, oh, okay. I said we should have it. Okay, we'll take a recess, I need to recess. Come back to the
Shasta.